Thank you for taking the time to click on L.O.R.E. Please subscribe here and don't forget to follow us on twitch.tv/LoreLivePlay.
The province of Talantis, a lush landscape almost untouched by civilization. A prime example of nature thriving, domineering the slow-growing settlements on its fringes.
It is here that something new has begun to take shape. Creatures not native, nor natural by evolutionary means have made themselves known to curious outward eyes.
Curiosity, however, should be shared with a side of caution. These creatures show much aggression, are exceedingly territorial, and have presented themselves as a problem for many. But maybe not for a few whose paths have yet to be determined.
Whether or not these individuals walk the paths that will be presented to them,
Events will unfold as they will.
No one is ever appropriately called to action
but these few,
Will have a hand
in uncovering
the guise of
of
these
these
new
new
untamed
untamed
beasts.
Well done.
Yeah, well done. Hey. Oh shit, Matt, please. Yeah.
Professional stream.
We've been doing this. for a while.
Greetings! Welcome to L.O.R.E and tonight's session of the Guise of Untamed Beasts. I am your dungeon master, Mathew Garro, and with me are my players for this adventure.
Sort of.
I'm still a little bit winded, so don't mind me taking long, deep-winded breaths. But I don't know where everybody is on your screen, but on my screen, to my left, we have Chris.
God damn it. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm unprepared as always, and I play Trovik, the Minotaur barbarian that thinks he's an orc and has a magic spirit belly. Wait, I'm looking at my light. Hi, camera.
We have Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I play Orn, a fighting lizard person.
Fighting lizard person. Dun, 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 dun. I'm down. All right, DG.
Below me, we have Ryan.
Oh, hi, that's me. I'm Ryan Kez. I play Zoral, the Tree Speaker, a Goliath druid.
Next, we have DG.
Hello, I'm DG. I play Azazel. He's a hobgoblin wizard. And fun fact, I just have a bad setup, y'all.
It's like, when is someone gonna address that on stream? Oh,
Yeah,
he
I know,
did.
sorry,
okay.
chat.
Can't be mad.
And introducing our sixth player to the campaign is Jody.
Hello. I'm Jody Krangle. I'm going to be playing a human cleric named L.O.R.E. And I'm not going to say any more right now.
Who will be making her appearance hopefully soon in the beginning of this session. Our
I will
illustrious.
impatiently,
I'll
or
do my best.
impatiently, but you know.
It's more of a okay, I'll wait, but inside you're like. And unfortunately, our illustrious warlock Kayla is still absent for the time being, but will return in due time. So, before we begin, I'd like to talk about Extra Life. It's a program for local Children's Miracle Network hospitals to help raise money through Twitch and the gaming community. We have linked up with Penn State's Children's Hospital with the goal of raising $500 in donations this year, which we did accomplish. But we can always raise more, because why not? The kids can use all the help they can get. But for us, how do we do that? How do we, convince you to raise money for this charity? Through natural ones. For every natural one rolled, you will hear this sound. Chris.
Oh, hello there, fine lady.
Sure. When you hear me be all suave and, I don't know, charismatic or creepy, whatever you prefer, you can donate $1.
Can you tell we do this like,
I'm sorry. I'm still out of breath.
Aw.
But you can donate $1 every time you hear a natural one. We'll play a cue, maybe that, maybe something else. And at the end of the session, we tally them all up. Anyone can donate the total ones we rolled or more if you are feeling generous. Simply follow the link below in our About section and click the donate button to help. All donations go directly to Penn State Children's Hospital.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and breeze through this one a little bit.
Why don't you take a break for a second? I'm
Okay.
gonna turn my background. Oh, this fucking thing. There it is. Okay. So, hi again. So we did a thing over the weekend, a long, 12-hour blast of energy and dice and all kinds of shit, and we had 3 super amazing games that we hosted. One that had Grant Howard himself come on and roll with us in Adventure Skeletons, and our friend Andy from Never Say Dice was the host for that, and was super fun and amazing. We put a lot of shank on it, and thanks to Grant, we had a huge turnout in the beginning, and a lot of donations came in early, which put us on a big head start. Then we had the amazing Ryan K. himself host a Dungeon and Dragon, which was super dope. And hashtag boop. And then last but not least, we had the Cats and Catastrophes thing that was truly a catastrophe, because at that point we were all fucking burned out. I think half of us were falling asleep on stream while we were talking with our eyes open. It was weird. Anyway, I'm standing here with my background off because we are giving these away to the lucky winner that donated, and we just took everybody. First of all, we want to thank everybody who donated anonymously over the weekend. However, we obviously can't get a hold of anonymous people, so we just jotted down the names of everybody that put their name down and rolled a die, and that was compliments of George. And I'll put these back up again. So George rolled a 2, and the 2 was, drumroll please. I'm great at sound effects. I don't have any drum rolls. Chrono Raven was our winner, so these will be going to him. So congratulations to you, Chrono Raven. Thank you for all your generous donations. These will be on their way to you as soon as we get a hold of you. So be on the lookout in your emails for hey, can we get your address so we can come rob your house? And then we'll leave the dice in place. Cool.
We'll leave the dice in place of a lamp or something that we took.
Yeah. It better be a leg lamp. Just saying.
So yes, again, thank you everyone who joined us over the weekend for the Extra Life Marathon. We raised our goal for this year, and it was an awesome, fun-filled day. Bringing on back, let's finish these announcements, and so I can catch my breath. Maybe, doubtful, but we'll talk about our informal sponsor, Foundry. Foundry is a virtual tabletop application built for experiencing multiplayer tabletop RPGs. The Game Master, or GM, uses a feature-rich and modern self-hosted application where their players connect directly through their web browser. It provides a powerful framework designed to be customizable and developer-friendly, utilizing powerful tools to help tell immersive stories and create memorable moments for the group. To date, it contains support for over 150 different game systems, probably more at this point. But they all have over 1,000 custom add-on modules, each one created using the ideal systems and add-ons provided to bring a unique gaming experience for each group, none like any other. The developers also have an interactive community on their Discord server where they can answer your technical questions, provide release updates for system packages, and upcoming community content. So go check it out, join it, and follow all their questions and concerns and info. But you can also check it out at their website at www.foundrydtt.com for all the details. And if you want to see Foundry in action tonight, you can check it out here or on Thursdays at a New Horizon at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to join in on the lore with us, then you can link up with us on our social media platforms through Linktree. That's linktr.ee/LoreLivePlay. Lastly, Chris has some merchandise he would like to sell us. Maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Or show us, I
shit.
think is what I meant.
Man, here, no, I'll sell them to you if you guys want. Yeah. God damn it, I'm such a moron. Yes, I do. And why is that? Okay. Yeah, there. It's gonna disappear. Yep. Bumper sticker and pins, which is upside down. Also, really fun fact. The winner from our pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. Yes, that jack-o'-lantern theme. Just sent me a message today and with a picture of her bumper sticker and pins that just got there this morning. So yay! Candy, I believe her name was Candy Trickster Cosplay. Candy Cosplay Trickster. It's there. It's in the mix. I'm not good at talking.
It's okay. I will gladly take over.
Thank you.
Apologies, folks. My asthma is acting up a little bit, so I'm doing the best I can. But without further ado,
don't push yourself, dude.
That's okay. I'll be fine. I pass out on stream.
Do we win?
Do we win? The DM's dead. But anyways, we'll recap for our lovely audience and a couple of our players who were unavailable last session. The group had been venturing out into the Tierney open fields, hoping to follow the trails of the Jackawares whom they encountered back in Boamar. Upon arriving on this rocky hillside that the trail had followed over top, they heard a noise, a large set of footsteps, and emerged atop of it stood the long-awaited creature that Azazel himself had described and had been after for quite a while. It stood atop this hill, waiting and watching to see how the group would react. Luxia slowly backed away before diving behind a rock as the others drew their weapons. Thus, the creature expelled a small gout of flame towards them, impacting against Trovik before it rushed down the hillside, horns out, claws out, growling and screaming. Zoro wild-shaped into his bear form to impose himself between the creature and the rest of the group. However, Trovik and Orn rushed ahead to get close to it. The creature then just barreled through both of them, aiming its sights on Zoro as it was deeming it as the most largest threat to it. Azazel cast his flaming spear, causing minor burns to its side, and Trovik and Orn to rush back down and help surround the creature. Orn leaped up and clutched onto its shoulders while it traded blows with the group, thrashing about. As it became more and more weakened, Zoro returned to his native form and commanded the creature to calm down, to which it did. Attempts were made to converse with the creature, though it seemed to lack the capacity to speak or have an understanding of words that were present. Trovik and Zoro then allowed the creature to leave on its own accord, with Azazel pointing out that the potential dangers of letting it roam unchecked was not a very good idea, but decision was made. Questioning what it could have been derived from, Orn recalled what Azazel had previously done with the crab-like creatures that they had found in Samyaza, using detect magic. Trovik followed the creature and using his new magic, or his spirit belly, derived some information he did not understand, prompting Azazel to then follow up and chase after it and investigate the creature on his own. There, he learned that the creature bore elements of the clone spell and an assortment of beast DNA used to make this creature. Thus, Azazel concluded enthusiastically the implication of a high-ranking wizard possibly behind the creation of this creature, and maybe others. Putting aside the revelation, they continued to follow the trail of the Jackawares until coming upon a cave entrance along a cliffside. Desperately needing to recover their stamina, they camped a bit south of the entrance until the evening began to creep up and prepared themselves to accost their prey. So at this point, it is late afternoon, early evening. The sun is lowering. It's not dusky yet, but the light is beginning to start to dim. You are, I would say, if I recall, a couple 100 feet south of the entranceway. there anything that you would like to do to prepare yourselves regarding confronting these individuals, or you're just going to go rushing and guns blazing?
Well, I believe the plan was for Trovik to challenge them to a test of strength.
That was the idea, yeah. And
We're just going to let him do that.
yeah, earlier I didn't really care too much because I was sort of on a high of figuring out something really, really cool, but I've slept on it. Trovik, last time we fought these guys, our weapons didn't really do much of anything against them. Are you sure we're going to be able to, are you sure you're going to be able to handle that?
It is a possibility that we're not trying hard enough. It is... Yes?
I mean, it's a possibility. There's plenty of beasts in this world that are just immune to non-magical attacks. My sword didn't do too much, but my fire sure did, and I don't know, I'd like to say I'm pretty competent at both.
I don't know if Trovik is so eager to test his might against this foe. I say we let him.
Yeah, alright, well, tough love it is.
Trovik show new family initiative. So, Trovik go challenge foe. Do good. Prove to new family. Trovik best.
All right.
Well, I believe in you.
Azazel starts to lean instinctively to his right to say a snarky aside to Zillery, and then he's like, oh, right, shit, okay.
Okay, so is anyone following Trovik, or Trovik just go by himself?
Yeah, no, we're gonna follow you, big guy.
No, we'll be
Okay,
behind
yes.
you.
Okay, good.
But
yes.
we'll watch. We won't interfere with your righteous combat.
Okay then.
Unless you ask us really nicely.
Ask you what?
To interfere with your combat.
Oh, okay. Yes. Where's Little Flower at?
She's kind of next to you, kind of just listening to the conversation.
What
yeah,
does asking really nicely sound like?
Maybe please help?
Okay. I will Trovik will remember that. Let us go.
Okay.
To
So you
raid
all-
on enemy foe.
All of you make your way northern back the way you came, following the little markings that you left behind to get back to the tracking and the cave area. We will drop you all in. So that you can see what you can see
Ooh.
on the Foundry map.
Foundry map.
Foundry map. Oh, she's got a token. That's wonderful.
Just got, and I actually have a token for Duxia now.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So now she can be a part of the madness. So arriving, you guys hunker behind one of the trees, just maybe a few hundred feet from where the entrance was. There is a bit of like a trail that you followed, kind of made up from the wagon wheels. And maybe just kind of like a path that has been walked through, possibly by these individuals, possibly by others, quite frequently. But you wait outside the trees, and you're only a little bit of ways away. But currently, what you see is what you see. I'm assuming most of you can't see much because there are a lot of trees and rocks ahead of you.
Trees.
How would you all like to proceed?
We will step in lead by at least 10 feet. And how well, yeah, maybe I should do this, huh? Yeah. Okay.
You start making your way past the trees while the others are kind of watching from a distance.
Well, I imagine that he'll go ahead and we follow behind him at a,
Yep.
like a
reasonable
15, 20
Yeah.
foot distance. or
Keeping
something like
Doxia in a comfortable middle of the pack.
Oh,
Yeah.
very important. Would have said to family, please, by all means, if anything, protect Little Flower. Don't worry about Trovik if Trovik fall. Make sure Little Flower is safe.
You okay? Don't worry, Trovik.
Okay.
Let you do your thing.
Okay, here I go. Time to be hero.
So she's slowly following behind, keeping a bit of a distance.
Which... How do I know? Okay, can I roll for, like, survival or something to figure out, like, where I'm going?
I'll say make a perception check as you're
That works.
you're kind of heading up, because there is a cluster of trees around. You take a moment as you pass the trail and just kind of listen in.
Oh, hello there, fine lady.
Our first natural one.
Yay. First roll of the day.
First roll.
It's a good sign. It's a good omen.
Yeah.
You try to listen in as you stand behind this large tree, and then the impatience just gets over and you're just like, I hear nothing. Let's just go in and see what I find.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I keep touching this Streamlabs screen, like, why is my token not moving?
I can move it for you if you'd like.
No, this is good. Oh, shit! I mean...
As you pass the tree and walk over the ridge, you immediately see, to your surprise, what looks like a large-looking wolf kind of just lying in the grass, maybe about 20, 30 feet away. And just further behind, you see a few smaller-looking dog-like creatures just kind of curled up next to the entrance.
Oh,
From your
shit.
angle, you can see about 3 of them, and they're just sitting there watching around.
Does that look like a cave entrance?
Yes.
That I can see? Okay. Oh, shit. What is Big Bad Wolf doing
So,
here?
As you
This guy.
approach and you make yourself, you come out of the open and kind of just watch, immediately all the figures that you can see, all the animals that you can see kind of immediately turn their heads and they sniff, and you hear like subtle growling from all of them. The large wolf kind of gets up on all fours.
Easy, big guy. Tolovic not here for you. Okay. Tolovic, be brave. This is lot. Tolovic come to fight your greatest warrior. His challenge.
2 of the what looks like jackals, just regular jackals, kind of move forward, just watching you slowly approaching. You see a third one. I believe you can see a third one, kind of like approach out of the eye, just from the corner of your eye. One of them begins to kind of like shift and change as its body begins to metamorphose into a humanoid shape, and it kind of gets up and stands up on its hind legs.
Who are you? Why have you come here?
We've come to challenge your greatest warrior for fun?
He gives you a quizzical look. Make a persuasion check for me.
I'm immediately regretting this. That's a... But hey, 13.
13. Let's see. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Kind of looks over at the others, and at this point, you do see another one approach just from behind a series of trees or bushes that you couldn't see before, and now you see like four. You see three jackals and one jackal-were that has transformed, and the large wolf is just standing there at ready, just growling at you. The jackal-were kind of almost like barks and growls back at the large wolf, looks back and kind of like takes a few steps back.
Okay. You want to fight our greatest warrior?
Just one.
Just one.
They would be fair.
And he steps forward. And he stands. He's almost. He's maybe about. He takes a few steps forward away from the wolf.
I'm your greatest warrior. Come fight me then.
Okay, Trovik, accept your challenge. Let's see. Alright, out of character, do I remember... Because I don't take notes. Why we're going down here again?
You were trailing the jackal-wares to find, after interrogating the two that you had captured from their attempts to assail you, through Azazel's magical influence, gathered some information to realize that maybe their leader could potentially have some answers that your group is looking for regarding some of these newfound creatures, even why they were hunting animals in the first place.
Okay. Alright, okay. Back in mode. Trovik wish to do combat to you. For answers important to new family about beasts.
I didn't understand any of that, but okay, whatever you want.
If
you want a one-on-one fight, I will gladly give you a one-on-one fight.
What are the rest of you doing in the meantime while you hear Trovik kind of talking to one of these jackal-wares?
Trying to be loud enough to be heard.
So, Azazel, what's the plan when he inevitably faceplants?
Well, I think the plan kind of depends on how mad he gets them. If they're in a bloodthirsty rage, we're probably going to have to fight. If they're just mildly perturbed, maybe we can try and talk to them a little bit.
I mean, they seemed in a bloodthirsty rage after we just destroyed their wares in town.
I gotta learn to stop being so optimistic. We're probably just gonna have to fight these guys. Do your best not to kill the leader once we have to step in, but...
And we are here to get information on the beasts they were gathering for a unknown third party, yes?
Ideally, yeah, and we'd want to learn who it is that hired them, so that way we have someone, the next person we can ask some questions to.
Okay, well, I'm just going to, and I'm just gonna like pick up and take some the remainder of the bouquet that L.O.R.E gave me a while back. If there's anything still fresh in it, I'm just gonna start like eating the flowers like popcorn, watching this go down.
And I'll send Pepper like up on top of one of the craggy cliff areas and just kind of have him watch whatever's going on.
Can I retro something real quick?
Sure.
Alright, so before Trovik left the gang, he would have like pulled Orn aside and said, Orn, you are my trick up sleeve. Azazel taught me this. So if Trovik go down, Orn come kill everything. Jump and tear up shit. Do it, yes. Yeah, just go crazy. Yeah. You'll hear, like, me do weird noises or something. That will be, like, Orn team, go.
Orn cracks Orn's knuckles.
Yes. Okay. All right. Love it. I had to visit
Lore,
Sarah for a
Lore,
second.
love, live, laugh.
Lord live laugh.
So, Azazel, you send Pepper up to kind of take a guide.
over here-ish, Maria. Do I have to?
I put Pepper on the map, so you're able to control.
Orn is immediately sidetracked.
No.
Or
From your
just
potential
forgot
meal.
everything that you just said.
Fresh meat.
But Pepper kind of flies up, and immediately you see that there are way more jackals around than that are the ones that are at least facing Trovik. Trovik is facing this one jackal where one by one, where the large wolf is kind of a few feet behind, and then three others. But through Pepper's eyes, you see that the whole area, you see a few of them kind of like surrounding the trees and whatnot. Even another larger wolf kind of making its way almost in a way to surround Trovik.
Oh, this doesn't look good. I don't think they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight with the one-on-one rules. I really don't think they're gonna do that. Should we give them the benefit of the doubt, Zoral?
If they break the terms of engagement, then we will do the same.
All right. Should we make ourselves a little bit known, or?
I mean, we're going to step up here and they will see us.
I will pull X out and say, it is orc tradition to take peace on body after defeat. So
Strange tradition, but all right. It is Jackaware tradition to eat your corpse when we slay you.
It is fair. It is warrior code, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Then...
So, for this, I'm going to say I'll get everybody to roll initiative.
Yep. Okay.
Just so that if you do decide to jump in, you already have a place.
Yeah. Place.
There's a place for us.
Trying really hard not to sound like Jeff from Finch. Like,
Hang on, let me
Finch!
throw everybody in a combat state. All right, you
Goodness
should be,
gracious.
yes, you should be able to roll for initiative now.
Look at those wares.
Whoops, why did I... What the hell was that?
Wow, that's a great roll.
All things.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, you.
Oof. Well, it is good to know that team will have my back before I can even swing X.
To be
You
fair,
could use your inspiration if you wanted.
true, you can.
Ah, that is...
You could hold it.
Or-
Something special.
Yeah, something special.
Yeah.
Combat's not so special.
I don't know. So far, the Jackalwares are rolling even worse. So,
I rolled because I rolled them as a group roll, and I rolled 5s and 3s.
Oh, sweet, cool. Good to
hell
go.
yeah.
So you guys will probably get the first couple of, well, the lead anyways, but for now it is just the, I'm going to start with Trovik, then that Jackaware, and then if you guys choose to jump in, you're more than welcome to.
Perfect. All right.
How
Okay.
about 12? Just saying.
Just
Well,
saying.
here, I'll fix that for you.
Yeah. Because I just rolled a 20 and not from the initiative.
So Zorro's got a 19. So Zorro, I'll say if you want, you can prepare something. Same with you, Orn and Azazel. But Trovik is going to lead this.
Ha! Okay, good. 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 That's what the Trovic want to do. I am... So, like, it's my turn now?
Yeah.
All right, baby. Then we are going to engage the rage as bonus action. Ooh, I guess
All
we have
right.
to roll for that, don't we?
Yes, we do. So you kind of step up, you pull up your great axe, and you do your wild surge. So that's a D8.
Yep, there it is.
And you get a 4,
Ooh.
which is magic infused. Ooh, that's a good one for you. Magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you are holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force. And it gains the light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20 and a long range of 60 feet. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn.
I'm going to
So
have fun
your
with
weapon
this.
now deals force damage. You pull up this battle axe, and this jackal is kind of just grinning as it sees the axe. But immediately, as you yell out in your rage, the weapon begins to glow as this ethereal energy kind of just encompasses it and flows all around it. And then there's this sudden look of worry in its eyes.
Yeah. And then I just throw my
That's your
head up
bonus
in
action.
there and scream like orc. Yes! Orc battle cry! Let's do this! And I move in to stomp on jackass with X.
Go.
Okay, I'm good. Got it out of my system.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on. Now it's fucking my whole player sheet disappeared. Alright, great X, here we come. Hope to God. So 16.
It's a 16. 16 hits.
Sweet. All right.
And it does force damage, so this will actually do damage to it. So roll your damage.
All right. You bitch! Really? Okay.
Unfortunate.
5 points of force damage.
We're getting
kind
our
of-
way through.
You step up to this jackaware and you take a swing, and it's expecting the axe to not do anything, but immediately you carve across its chest, and all this blood just kind of like smears off of it. Excuse me. Smears off, and there's this look of pain and surprise in its face. Get him! So that's your first attack. You still have a second attack.
I will swing again.
All right.
2 attacks. This is awesome, Jody. I know how you feel now. Why am I rolling so low? Get rid of these dice.
9. You roll on your backswing. It now expecting this axe to be dangerous. It takes a move out of the way, and you miss your backhand.
Oh, it takes +3. Isn't it 3? Is it 3? Is it for raging? No.
That was to hit that you rolled.
No, it's +2 though for the damage. The first one, the one that I actually hit on.
5 damage or more than that?
It would be 7 total because the +2 melee.
Okay.
With strength weapons. But that's your call because it's what it does. It's what raging does. But
Yeah, you add your rage rage bonus damage to it.
Okay. I just didn't know if that translates to force damage too. Anyway.
All it does is replace the damage type. But you miss on the second swing, unfortunately with a 9. You still have some movement left if you would like to move. However, you will provoke an opportunity attack.
I am going to stand. Wait, hey, hang on. Slashing. Oh, because it's not slashing damage; it's force damage. Okay.
Yeah. So unfortunately, your slasher feat does not affect while you're.
That's okay.
Got this rage ability.
It's okay. I'll stay put. Yep. Thank you.
Lost track. There we go. Nope, that's not it. There we go. So that ends your turn. The jackaware that you split his chest. He looks up at you, and you see like like before, his eyes kind of like gloss over and they shift a little bit. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Ah, shit. I guess it's nap time.
Maybe.
Oh. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You're familiar with this trick that they do, and
Not today.
you're just like, no. And you stare down into his eyes, and he just stop him.
No help for you today. Where is Madame? I'm getting rid of these fucking dice.
Two others approach, and they are going to make a bite attack against you. So 2 bite attacks made at
Sons of
advantage.
bitches.
Okay.
Who could have known they wouldn't fight by the rules?
So that's a 22 to hit,
Yeah.
and I rolled double 18s. Another 22 to hit.
Right. Yep, both hit.
So
But I am raging.
it's 2 bite attacks. I rolled a 4 and a 6 is 10 divided by 2. So you take 5 points of piercing damage because of rage.
Okay, that's not too bad. And I'd say uneven. I mean, well, odd. I can't count. This is bullshit. But still, that's all you got. Okay.
Oops, sorry. I think you're talking by mistake. The rest of them you see start moving around almost as if to surround you. What's the range on this? 30 feet.
You jackasses start pussies.
I need you to make... You're going to make another... Why is he so tiny? That's weird. I need you to make 2 more sets of wisdom saving throws.
What?
We'll start with the first one. As 2 others start gazing at you, and you can see their eyes shifting in place, trying to put you to sleep.
Okay, I know I'm good looking and all, but damn. Oh! It was almost a I guess I'm going to sleep.
What was your total?
That it would be a total of 3.
So another one you look over after the 2 bite onto your forearms and you push them off. You look over and you see another one approaching from a different tree, and you can see the eyes shimmer. And this time you know it's coming, but it gets you a little bit. It gets you, and the rest of you all see Trovik drop to his knees as he falls unconscious.
Short fight. Is fair.
And one the jaguar calls out, "Tear him to shreds!"
I don't last long on sleepy time. It's the music.
The large wolf kind of makes its way over now. Oh. And it's going to make up a bite attack against you at advantage because of pack tactics.
So you're unconscious.
But you are also unconscious. That is a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So as a note, you are no longer raging now because you are unconscious.
Right. I'm rage sleeping.
Yeah, you're
Rage napping.
So this giant wolf comes over and bites you. You take 13 points of piercing damage. However, make a Constitution saving throw for me to see if you wake up.
Ooh, that's fair. Okay. Constitution saving throw, you say?
Yes.
Alright, cool. What the shit is with this thing? It rolls in the corner every single time and stops and slides on a low number.
Unfortunately, a 9 does not do it.
Okay, it's fine.
To the others, you see another large wolf kind of appear out of a set of trees and does the exact same thing. And takes a bite out of Trovik on the ground.
I'm going to die. The cat is going to make me feel
I don't know. 15. Does 15 hit?
Yes.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
You take an additional, not too much, 7 points of piercing damage, and you can make another con save for me to wake up.
7?
7.
That's not too bad. You said, oh, you got in Constitution. If it does it again, okay, that's better. They're glittery. They're nice.
23. The second wolf that came over to bite you, I can't think of the word right now, but it rustles you awake, or ruffles you awake, and you feel like this pain shooting in your arm, and you're just like, ah! And you screech out. The top of the round now. Zoral, you're up if you would like to join the fray, as at this point, the rules have been negated, and they are now swarming Trovik, who's lying on the ground. So you are technically prone. No longer unconscious.
Yes.
Well, that wasn't fair at all. If you are going to gang up on him like that, I suppose that you might want to not group up so much. And is this place, this entrance, is it open sky, or is it like a cave?
Yes, it is. It is open sky.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see here. As I say that, Zoral's eyes sort of like shade over white, and an electricity starts to build in them. And he gestures at the sky and is just like, I need your aid to break up this madness. And as he says this, a storm cloud swirls and billows out. Throughout this whole point is a 60-foot wide storm cloud. And as it does, a bolt of lightning streaks down out of it to hit the Jackaware right in front of
Right in front of Trovik?
Right in front of Trovik.
Okay.
Not all my spells transferred over because I was still picking them
Okay.
as we were talking.
Call
But it's a
lightning.
call lightning. So him and everyone within 5 feet of him needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's including me.
Yes, unfortunately.
No, it's cool because I have. I want to check with DM real quick. I have Dex save advantage against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. So with that, I see the storm happening. Like I'm kind of like, uh-oh.
It would be a straight roll for you because you would have advantage from your danger sense, but you are technically prone, which means you have disadvantage on dex saves.
It's a flat.
So it's a straight roll.
Yeah, baby. All right, cool.
It's the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius. Wow.
Yeah, it's basically the whole area now is covered in this cloud. It's 100 feet up. So just this, storm cloud is just above us, but this streak of lightning is pulled down from it.
So it's like a
It's in 5 feet.
60-foot
Oh,
radius.
okay. No, I did it wrong. That's why. All right, so 3 dex saving throws from 3 of the Jackawares, Trovik, and the 2 direwolves.
Lord.
So
It's pretty dope. I got a 13.
what's the DC?
The DC is 14.
Ouch.
Yeah, I got a 5, so.
So 1 fails. 1 succeeds with a dirty 20.
Ah.
1 fails with 3. Another one. So 2 out of the 3 Jackawares fail, and let's roll for the direwolves.
Okay.
What was it? 13 or 14?
14.
14. So 1 fails, and 1 succeeds. Okay. How much damage?
Went up.
Holy
19.
Shit.
19 to everyone that failed.
19. And is it half damage for success?
Yeah, 8 on a success. No, 9. Sorry, I can math.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So you said 19.
Yeah,
19.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
8.
Okay, creature takes 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save. Has much on it. Yep. Yeah,
So you
each creature
see
within 5 feet of the point.
a
Yep.
bolt of lightning just falls from these appearing clouds and strikes the one that had attempted to challenge Trovik.
Mm-hmm.
He's able to quickly jolt out of the way, but takes a good shock, whereas the two standing next to him immediately are electrified and just crumple into a heap on both sides. Even the dire wolves kind of like jump out of the way, but one is not as quick and takes a good chunk of the damage. I can never get back there. That's why I gave the wrong markers. That guy is dead.
Nice.
That guy is dead.
Nice.
And the other two are weakened.
I think that the odds are a little bit more fair, as they were supposed to be in the beginning. And if you need any other, and if you need any other incentive to keep them that way, bonus action, turn into a brown bear.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pulling
Wait,
out all the stops.
here we go.
Yeah, because I can do that. I can concentrate on a spell while being there.
There it is.
Up there.
Alright, so he's just gonna go
there
up
he
here,
is.
and I'll
There he
put my guy back over here.
There he is.
I'm a
Did you
bear.
say? There he is.
There he is. Oop,
Well
there he
done,
is.
Sarah. Thank you. Bringing it home.
Okay, that's my turn. That's my whole turn.
All right. Orn, your turn. Zazel, you are on deck.
Orn!
So there's just one dire wolf and one of the
From what you see,
jackal wears.
so currently from your angle, what you see is you can only see the jackal that Trovik is confronting. But you can kind of make out that there are two dire wolves just surrounding him. They had moved out of the way due to the lightning bolt that hit the ground. And you saw Zoril turn into his bear shape as he does, and kind of get move around this little ridge here.
Okay, so I guess I'll walk halfway, like 15 feet in, so that I could see more to start.
Sure.
If you could do that for me, because it's touchy.
About there.
So then
About
from
15 feet?
here-
So from this angle, you can see one of the dire wolves. The tree is still obscuring you a little bit. From this angle here.
Am I able to reach him
There you go.
or no?
From this angle right here, you can hit any one of the dire wolves. If you want to go for someone else.
The jackal wares have resistance to normal damage, right?
Yes.
So I could potentially hit the dire wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
As
great.
far as you know, they are just very large wolves.
Okay. Yeah, let's get it. I'm gonna
And they need to die
I'm gonna
or
attack
something.
a dire wolf.
Which one do you want to attack?
I'll attack the one on the left, the one that's not in front of Zoril.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure, go for it. Make an attack roll.
Hell yeah, 23.
23 hits.
I do 5 damage.
5 points of bludgeoning damage as you come rushing out of the woods and just sock this wolf in the face. This was the one that got hit by a lightning strike, and it's a little bit still in a state of shock as you come and just sucker punch this thing.
It's
You
a
still have
very
your second
Orn
attack?
thing to do.
So that's your first attack. You still have a second attack.
We have more than one attack.
Yep, you're level
Welcome
5.
to level 5.
Oh yeah, Jody can tell you
my-
all about it.
Oh my god. Do I have to do something else, or I could just do a regular attack?
You can do another regular attack if you'd like.
And then I still get a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Good with me.
The attack action now has 2 attacks, basically.
I want to bite him.
Sure. You sucker punch this thing and then go for a bite.
Right in the jugular.
I suppose I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7, you said?
I think so. It didn't do the maths for me like it normally does. It was weird.
Rolled
did it
with
on
basic
Beyond.
black.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was a 14.
14? 14 just hits. You sucker punch this thing, and then as its head is kind of just shifted away, it exposes its neck, and you kind of, as you do, chomp in on its jugular. Roll for damage.
6.
6 points of piercing damage. Wolf howled out in pain as you kind of like have it in place now. As a bonus action, you can do your second win, though you probably won't need it, or if you really want, you can use your Hungry Jaws and make another bite attack. Though you can only do this once.
Let's get it.
Oh no.
All right, so you get, I think it's a certain amount of temporary hit points that you add on from your Hunger Jaws, a feature, and then you can make a bite attack as a bonus action.
Yes, if it hits, I gain 4 temporary HP.
Okay.
18.
18 hits. Roll for damage.
5.
5 points of piercing damage, and all you do is you dig in deeper. You can see like it's just bleeding out slowly. Well, it started off slowly, but now it's just pouring out a little bit more viscous.
Tasty.
That ends your turn. Zazel, it is your turn. Trovik, you're on deck.
Okay, so the first thing Azazel does is I use a bonus action to go into my blade song, and then I'll turn to Doxia before I run off, and I'll say, "Stay close to Zoral's back, watch closely, don't get into danger." And then to describe Matthew, I want to describe what I want to do. I want you to let me know if this is like an acrobatics check or like I want to like run up off of Bear Zoral's back, like jump and do like some kind of cool flippy stuff over the dire wolf, blast it with a spell while I'm jumping over, and then essentially land across Zoral in between the Jackalware and the dire wolf.
Okay.
This will require
because you said you
rolls.
It started off as an athletics, but because you want to do this extra gymnastics element to it, it will be an acrobatics.
Awesome.
And I'll say you can incorporate it into your movement. So roll an acrobatics check for me.
Cool. I get advantage on that because I'm blade singing. So that's pretty dandy. It's the first time that this has come up.
Sick.
19.
Yeah. You pull out your blade, activate your blade song, and as you do, you leap from step to step and bound off of Zoral's bare back. Do a somersault, and you said you wanted to do some sort of attack?
Yeah, in the middle of the flip, I'm going to the one that Zoral's fighting, is it the more injured or less injured one?
The less injured one.
I'm going to blast it with a level 2 magic missile.
Okay, roll for damage. It's an auto hit. As Azazel kind of does this somersault in the air, these pepper bombs, so to speak, just kind of appear from his blade and just
they're shaped like
dive
owls.
bombs.
So is that like owl shit then?
No, it's
sure.
Well, based on how he previously used it, they look like his owl pepper. They're just ethereal versions of his owl pepper, and they just kind of bombard.
Pepper bombs, and I'm thinking.
Yeah, pepper bomb. His owl's name is Pepper. Pepper bombs.
If he's like somersaulting off of my bear form, since I'm a call lightning, does he get a little bit of, like static electricity, like rubbing your feet on a carpet?
Oh no! Okay.
So as you leap, there's like this little bit of like lightning that kind of arcs off your somersault.
Not fantastic rolls, but it takes 10 force damage.
All right. The little ethereal hours just kind of bombard this dire wolf as you land gracefully, just flanking this creature.
And then
Next.
Pepper is going to basically. Gosh, I lost sight of Pepper.
Pepper's right here. Where do you want me to move it?
Just move him like right to like to the left and down from Orin's spot. Pepper's gonna hold a help action to swoop in and give me a hand next turn.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. Trovik, it is your turn.
Okay. Being that I'm in single digits now, thanks to bad weather, I am going to push up on one leg and hold my axe. Rage one more time, because I have to. And
Okay. Let's see what we get this time.
come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Give me something good.
Yeah, awesome. Very good.
A 2.
Oh, okay. I think I actually needed that.
You teleport
Nope.
up to 30
That's
feet.
the one I didn't want at all. God damn it.
You teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action. So as
Okay.
you rage, you have the ability to essentially misty step
I'm gonna miss
as a
okay.
bonus action.
Boop. There I go. Behind him.
All right.
And
Teleports behind.
that's bonus action. So I got 2 attacks.
Mhm.
I'm going to say, so this is how you fight fair.
Turns
Holy
around.
shit! Fuck. Okay then. Advantage me. Swing.
So-
Come on, baby. There we go. It's not gonna do any damage because it's
23. 23 hits. You hit him across the side of the face with your great axe, and it kind of just. And it there's that moment of like contact and just slight pain, but he looks at you and there's no mark or anything. He's like, "What happened to that magic blade of yours? Not working anymore?"
I'm going to. Yep, I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
I'm wasting all these good rolls for nothing. Same thing.
Same thing. You come back down and use on your offhand, you swing it back and hit him across the side where he was bleeding.
Yep, that's cool.
It stings a little bit from the wound, but it doesn't create any more damage to him.
It's okay. Alright, end of turn.
End of turn. Lark, you're busy kind of preparing the meals as you normally do. And you hear some commotion coming from the chamber as you hear one of the other jackals kind of rush up. Elson! There's a commotion outside! Somebody are attacking the guards! What do you mean they're attacking the guards? Who is it? We don't know. They're just... We've got issues. What do we do? Go out there and kill them. He gets up off the table, away from the table, grabs his scimitar, slings it over his shoulder, looks over at you, Lark. Wait here, cook. We might have some more food for you to cook up for us later. I'll be back. And he starts to leave the chamber.
Be waiting.
Oh, you cook people.
Oh no, is that what cookies are?
Soylent Green is people.
Soylent.
Cookies was the last chef. He didn't do so well.
Everything is better with cookies. But he's dead.
They made him into a mean pot roast.
This jackal, he's going to disengage, the one that's been kind of like that you challenge.
Yep.
And he's gonna start heading towards the entranceway.
Oh, they stupid
5, 10,
cow.
15, 20, 25, 30, as far as he can get. That one's dead. That one's dead.
Can I
He's
ask,
one.
How far is Lark from the entrance?
So for you, there are two chambers. There's the main chamber where everyone kind of comes in. Then there's a series of steps that lead up to the upper ridges or the upper ledges. And then there's like a back room area that was kind of carved out. And normally you reside within that. They keep you there. So that's where you cook for them. And they keep you so that they always have eyes on you. So it's kind of like think of it like a living area. It's a temporary living area that they have you currently.
And is anyone watching her at the moment?
No, they all have just left. There were two individuals in there. There was Elson and another Jackaware. And upon the news that someone was causing problems outside the cavern, they took their leave.
Can she sneak out to the entrance just to see what's going on?
It would be a little bit difficult, but you're more than welcome to try. You'll have to try and get back because you are familiar with this. You know there's only one series of like carved out steps to get down to the main chamber area, and then there's the cave entrance.
Do it.
So you're pretty much gonna have to try and run by or sneak by all of them.
Oh.
But you're more than welcome to try.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, she's... Yeah, sure. She'll try.
WWLD. What would Lark do?
Okay, well, the choice is yours. You can either make an athletics check to just gun it and try and run away from them, or you can try and sneak by them by making a stealth check. The choice is yours.
Well, she has a +1 on her strength and a +0 on her dexterity, so this is this could go very badly. I am wondering though. I can't see my token anywhere, obviously. So
no, it's
I
a
don't
separate
know
map.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go and look on. Okay, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to. Can I guidance myself?
Of course.
Okay, so I'm gonna guidance myself, and I'm gonna try and gun it.
Okay.
Never Say Dice says steal their pence. Yes.
And actually,
Yes.
I'm also going to cast a sanctuary on myself. I can do that, I believe. Sanctuary is a bonus spell. It's a first level spell, and the guidance is a a cantrip. So I'm thinking I can do that in an action.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You cast the sanctuary spell over yourself. So there's like this ethereal, invisible ward that protects you. And then you give yourself a bit of, almost like an inspiration, magical inspiration.
You can do this.
And then you
Believe
just
in
bolt.
yourself.
Yes. Good
Okay.
job. You can
And
do
then I need to just roll a dice, right?
Yeah.
Like from
Roll a d20 and add your athletics.
and it's an
score to
extra
it.
D4 on the guidance, right?
Correct.
Okay, so let me just see if I can find this. Okay, so it is a athletics, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm rolling that. We'll see what happens. Oh, that was not good. That was really not good. But I am going to also
Roll the d4?
A d4, yes, if I can find the d4. There we are. D4. That was a +4.
So 9.
So 9.
You come rushing out. You wait a moment. Kind of bolster
I'm
yourself a
hoping they're
little bit,
distracted,
and
but
then just start running out this section of this chamber. You get maybe about 5 feet out of this chamber, where you see Elson standing just at the top of the stairs leading down, kind of like looking over as you see a few of the other Jackalwares starting to slowly make their way down. He looks back at you. What are you doing out here? And tries to go to grab you, but he's going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
You'll have to yeet him. Yeet. 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 Is that enough yeets? Yeets. Did I say yeet?
Yeet.
Yes.
Second, I
It
gotta pull
worked.
up his.
That was great.
I have to pull up his stats. Sorry, give me 1 second.
That's okay.
There's going to be a
Where's it,
lot of
where's it,
cookie
where's it, where's it?
eating.
There we go. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, okay. Could have just done that. That's a 17. What is
Oh, yeah.
your? Yeah. So you
Well,
go to
it's like
run, and he
14,
immediately
right?
grabs you by the back
Yeah.
of the collar. I told you to stay here, and kind of just chucks you back through the entrance, maybe about 10 feet, and tosses you on your ass.
Oh,
It's boring in there.
it is the yeeter that
I
became the
don't
yeet.
care. Stay in there if you want to keep staying alive.
You're no fun at all.
It's not about fun.
No more peanut butter cookies for you.
Ooh, someone's in the jackal house.
Kind of just gives you this weird look of like, just not giving a shit.
It's like, I don't like a berry wing.
But back to outside. The jackal-wares are now gonna go. I have too many things open now. But 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Did I miss one? I think I did. That's okay. They're all gonna go. So one is gonna attack you, Trovik.
God damn it.
He's gonna come rush over and he's gonna try and make a scimitar attack. However, it's a straight roll.
However, shit.
13.
13 hits.
13 just hits.
Yep.
That is 6 points of slashing damage, reduced by half because you're raging.
Yeah.
So it comes over and
Whoa,
slashes
wait.
the
Oh,
side of
shit.
your.
No. Still bad. Okay.
One kind of rushes over to you, Azazel, and he's going to make a scimitar attack towards you.
Cool.
That is a 14.
Miss.
So with your blade in your graceful dance, after you vault down and land gracefully, one of the jackals comes rushing up behind one of the trees with a scimitar, and you easily just parry him effortlessly.
Ooh. This is actually what it looks like. Me being so ethereal they can't hit me.
Phasing. He's phasing.
It'd be
Zora,
better if
one
you
kind of
cast
like
the
rushes
blur
up.
spell on you.
Yeah, that'd be
That would be
great.
too.
Oh my god.
I wish I had the blur
Zoro,
spell.
behind you, one of them kind of like rushes out from behind a series of bushes and tries to bite your bare butt.
I cast color pencil Photoshop Azazel.
That's a 6 to hit, so I know that doesn't hit. He kind of just jumps on your hide and tries to gnaw at you, but doesn't do anything, and you just kind of turn around and give him this look. He's like, oh. The last one. Let's see. Who can he see? He is going to try and put Orn to sleep. So, Orn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me. Your face.
A what?
I have a -2 wisdom.
Oof.
You got this. I believe
got
in you.
this.
You can
I
do
rolled
it.
a 7.
You didn't get it. You could try.
You're biting on the side of this dire wolf, and you eventually release it as it's trying to break free. You look over and see a jaguar kind of like appear from behind it as its eyes kind of like glow and change, and you just get this feeling of slumber, and you just kind of just fall unconscious
Yeah.
Dice
onto the
gods
ground.
are cruel.
Yeah. hmm
The dire wolf that you bit into looks at you and just he looks at the jaguar. The jaguar is just like, "Get it!" And kind of like in a sour whimper, looks down at you, growls, and just tries to go for a bite. It does get advantage from pack tactics, but you are also prone. So either way,
Double advantage.
there's no such thing.
Elven accuracy.
Wow.
A negative times
Orin,
a
what is your
negative.
AC?
15.
I rolled a 9. There is just
Oh,
it's very severely
Skills.
damaged. It's not interested in fighting from what it seems, and it tries to bite into you, but it seems to be just playing. playing to kind of appease the jaguar at the moment. The second one's going to. I'm gonna roll a d4 for this. A 1 to 2 is gonna attack Azazel. A 3 to 4 is gonna attack Zoril.
Come on, hit me. Hit me.
That's a 4. So the other direwolf turns around, seeing this giant bear, which is now rivaling it in size, and is going to try and go for a bite attack.
Reverse psychology.
It does not get advantage. That's a 9.
And that would be a no.
All right. It tries to go for a bite, and you just... Sarah's actually asleep. And you just push it away. Top of the round, Zoril, it's your turn. Orn, you are on deck, but unconscious.
Perfect. So, my fur bristles with electricity, and I turn around and set my sights on this jackal-ware over here, and I'm going to bring down another. Orn is dreaming of fish.
Yeah.
But I'm going to bring down another bolt of lightning here, right here. So it'll catch this jaguar and the dire wolf there. So 2 dexterity saving throw from each.
So the dire wolf, dexterity saving throw. There we go. That is a 7, and the jackal-ware. That is a 9.
Full damage for both of them, which is another 19 points of lightning damage as this lightning bolt streaks from the sky.
Please tell me it does not hit me.
It
doesn't.
not.
It's over here.
Okay.
A second bolt of lightning, all of you hear. The dire wolf that's just hanging on gets electrified and just drops. The jackal-ware that was harassing you, Trovik, the impact on the ground kind of like stretches out and licks up its legs, and you see he just like gets electrocuted, and then just
I just give him a
drops
grin
over
like,
dead.
yeah, I know it feels.
So that was my action. I don't really have anything for a bonus action other than to like turn back to the jackal-ware that was trying to hit me and just like roar in his face.
He takes a moment and kind of like unsure of what to do.
Yeah. This bear called the lightning from the sky, so I don't know what he wants to do with that. I'm still kind of like crackling and bristling my fur.
All right. Orn, unfortunately, you are still unconscious.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
More an unfortunate soul.
Due to the state of combat noise and all the stats that is going on, you can make a Constitution saving throw for me to see if you arouse from all the noise.
Constitution, I get a +7, but that makes it only a 9 because I rolled a 2.
Unfortunately not. Orn, you spend your term in slumbering and
This
thinking
good
of
nap.
nothing
do
but
not
sweet
like
dreams.
us.
Power nap.
Azazel, it is your turn. Trovik, you are on deck.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I am going to get that guy.
So, in the middle of Azazel's very flowing, very moving, very amazing dance moves, he starts doing this like rhythmic chanting of these arcane words, and these like light blue little incorporeal wisps begin to appear all around him as I use a bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud on myself. My spells also didn't carry over because I chose my spells last night. Oops.
That's okay.
So I have these like little light blue spirits that also kind of vaguely look like owls, kind of fluttering all around my person. And then I'll just hop over here, and then I'll swing a booming blade at this jackal-ware, and as I do, Pepper's gonna fly in and do a little help action, and then perch on like the tree over there. No, back there.
Sure.
So, oh jeez.
Pepper's gonna pop in like Clippy from the 90s.
Yep.
Little help action.
It looks like you could use some help.
Yeah.
And I sure do. So that's a short sword attack.
Me?
The vibrant energy that kind of from the thunder type of damage kind of vibrates over your sword as you take a swing. What was the roll?
It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay.
The blade itself.
This is going to be a lot of things. Hold on.
That's okay.
So
You coat the Jackaware in the booming energy.
that's 8 piercing damage.
Piercing damage from the sword?
Well, yeah, but so that's probably 0 realistically. 8 thunder damage from the booming blade, and then I'm gonna just roll the other d8 on D&D Beyond real quick.
Okay.
Spirit Shroud is an extra 1d8 of cold damage. 3 cold damage,
Okay.
and he's
So-
shrouded in that booming energy.
So as your owl spirits are harrying this Jackaware, and it's almost like freezing it on contact, you see little bits of frost kind of like pick up over its fur and a little bit where the wear and tear from the skin is, and it's kind of he's just freaking out a little bit. But you take your chance to swing your blade and carve into his stomach. No, it doesn't leave a mark, but you sheath him in this vibrant energy, this booming energy, and he starts shaking and vibrating around his stomach. What did you do to me?
Tag, you're it, and that's my turn.
All right. Trovic, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to bonus action Bamf in front of him. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They're right here. Just and I'm going to say I really want to say hello cutie pie, but I don't say that at all. I just say going somewhere. You fucking coward, and grapple him because I can't hit him with
Sure.
shit.
Make an athletics check.
Alright. Athletics. Is that's advantage, right? Because it's technically a strength check, or not? I'm just gonna roll it.
When you're raging, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Cause,
So.
Because it's a strength based, but it's not strength specifically. It's
Trovic is strength based.
yeah. So would I?
Strength checks. Yes, you do have advantage on
Alright,
strength checks.
Then I'm going to. Okay, I'll take the 13. Jesus, what is with the dice?
Unfortunately,
Jody.
I rolled
Jody.
a 20. I rolled a 21. This Jackaway, you go to wrestle this thing, he just slips underneath and reverts into his jackal form and kind of just almost just pitter patters around you into the cave.
I'm gonna pitter patter all over your pussy asses.
Yes, my one-liner.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Well,
also, I forgot to say with Spirit Shroud, any enemies within 10 feet of me at the start of their turn, their speed is reduced by 10.
Okay. So I will finish the current Jackalwares around here and the direwolf, and then we will go on a quick break.
cool. Yeah, cool.
What do I got left? So he reverts to his jackal form and rushes behind you into the cave itself. The other three. Zorl, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as he tries to put you to sleep.
Ooh. Okay. Hold on. I can do that.
Azazel, I need you to do the damage for Booming Blade, as this one is going to disengage to step back.
Nice.
What was your save, Zoro?
It was 14.
14. He peers into your eyes, and the eyes glimmer and shapeshift. But you stare back at him like even more intense and angrily, and then he starts to freak out a little bit and takes a step back. So he does provoke an opportunity attack.
Alrighty.
What was the damage, Azazel?
4.
4?
I rolled pretty poorly.
It's okay. He takes a step back and you see like his stomach kind of like almost rupture a little bit, and he starts to bleed a little bit.
I'm not gonna bother with an attack of opportunity because I could only sword attack him.
True. Zoral?
I got a 13 to hit.
13 does hit.
Okay.
And
Oh wait, no, I will take an attack of opportunity because I still have Spirit Shroud. Duh.
For 9 damage if my bear claws do anything.
I will keep that theme running. So you claw this thing and you rake across his chest, and you see these 3 large slash marks. And he just continues to start darting away. Bad move, bad move, bad move.
That is a 14 hit.
14 hits.
Okay. I'll just roll the Spirit Shroud damage.
Okay.
That's 1d8 cold. That is 7 cold damage.
Not bad.
As he steps back, the ethereal peppers kind of just start harrying him again, and he's just like, and they literally peck him to death as he begins to freeze over, and he just falls into like a snowy mess.
What's your Mr. Freeze one-liner?
Hey, why don't you stay Frost? Cool. Yeah.
Stay cool. Ooh, yeah.
Oh boy.
So the last Jakaware that's still alive is going to rush, and he's going to try and get past you, Trovik. Get back inside.
Can I somehow do something about that?
You can make an athletics check or an acrobatics check against his one of his checks, so that he can try and slip by you. If he fails, he does not get by you.
I would have advantage. I gotta remember that.
Sure.
There we go. Look at that. Take a fucking 21, you son of a dog.
That's an 8. He kind of rushes, and you just literally use your axe to just shove him, and he falls to his feet, and he's just like,
You are going to be paying for your coward friend.
The direwolf.
Hey, Graham Yeats. Thanks for the follow.
Nope. He's gonna make an attack against Zoral. He's gonna try and go for another bite.
Sure. Try.
That's a 12.
12 does hit.
12 does hit. Okay, that's 10 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Jody, that's your friend. Sweet.
16.
Okay, so it doesn't. He bites into your shoulder blade and just kind of like almost thrashes you about a bit. Releases, but is not able to knock you prone.
All right.
And that's the end of this round. And we are going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
All right, sweet. So
See how
yeah,
this madness occurs.
if you're just now tuning in, like maybe, possibly you could be, hang tight. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes at the very most. And once again, congratulations to Chrono Raven, and I forget the numbers at the end, but 20-something, for the extra life dice set. Boo! So, We'll be back, folks.
Hey, what happened to the stream?
Shit, cool.
Where's the
Free.
D&D?
Stay tuned, adventurers. We'll be right back.
Oh, I get it. Pee break.
Alrighty, we're back.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Welcome back, everyone. We are just in the midst of the gang accosting a bunch of jackalwares outside their den. So, start with the top of the round. We'll actually go to L.O.R.E.
Nice.
L.O.R.E, your Elson is threw you back
Yeah.
a few feet, and you're
She
kind
probably
of sitting
like
there.
stumbled a little and then like landed on her ass.
He ignores your previous comments and kind of takes a few steps down, and then just you see him looking over, waiting. You hear some movement in the chamber. You hear a few of the animals starting to growl and bark and whatnot, and you can hear like the chains loosening up. And outside, you hear like a subtle, like a bit of a distant, like couple of what sound like explosions, but you gather sounds more like thunder. You hear like.
Ooh. Someone's throwing a party out there. Maybe you should go look.
Are you saying this to the other jackal?
Yeah.
He kind of looks back at you. He just kind of grins, and you get this feeling he has something planned. And he just looks back out down to the main chamber, as you hear like the chain. You hear like a couple of chains just unlatching.
Chains to what? And do I know what these chains are to?
So you know that they sometimes keep some of the random animals that they've
Okay.
gathered. They chain them up inside the chamber, and then they get taken away later on. But you can hear like them loosening up some of the chains.
Oh, interesting. Well, she's gonna try and just sort of like subtly move a little forward. She wants to see what's going on. She's
Sure.
really curious.
You take a few steps forward, and you can't see down into the main chamber as you're still by the entranceway into this area, but you can see a little bit of the torchlight kind of flickering throughout this chamber itself. You see a few of the other jackalwares, mostly just going out of purview down the steps. You see one of them with a jackal paired with him, kind of just waiting, and you see Elson with one of his jackals, and he's got his scimitar in hand, and he's waiting patiently. It seems.
Okay. I'm not sure she can actually do anything other than observe and see where she could make trouble. But right now,
if you want to make trouble, you're more than welcome to.
well, no, there's not much that she can do right now. I mean, other than watch what's going on and then maybe at an opportune moment.
Possibly. All right.
Okay. But she's creeping closer to the doorway.
Okay. I would say, yeah, you could definitely hang by the doorway. He knows that you're curious, but he's not letting you come anymore, any closer to the staircase.
Okay.
Oxy is going to actually kind of run up behind Zorl, who's at odds with this dire wolf, sees Orn on the ground. Orn, pick up, we gotta help the others. It's not time for sleeping. So Orn, you can make a Constitution saving throw as... Actually, hold on. Let me reread this. Nope, you wake up. Because actively, Doxy is actively trying to wake you up, so you are jolted awake. Orn, wake up! The others, they need you. It's not time to sleep. Are you okay? Or you wake up and you see Zorl in his bear form going toe to toe with this dire wolf. And looking
Okay.
around, you see most of the jackal-wares are kind of gone.
Orin shakes it off and goes straight for the one that's attacking Zoral.
Okay. So you get 2 attacks.
Before he does, he pats Doxia on the head.
Okay. Well, actually, sorry. It's actually Zoral goes first, and then it's your turn. But Doxia kind of came in to just at least arouse you awake. But Zoral, you start top of the round, and then Orn, you're on deck.
You did. All right. What I'm going to do is I see this jackal-ware trying to run away, and I look past the direwolf that's like this one that's trying to run away.
Oh, this one.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
That's trying to run away back into its cave. I look past my direwolf combatant here, and as I focus my attention on them, I'm going to narrow my eyes, and another streak of lightning is pulled from the sky right behind him, so it does not hit
Trovik.
So it does not hit Trovik, but he will make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. And that is a dirty 20.
That does make it, but it'll still take 8 points of lightning damage, which is halved. It's halved already.
So the
That's
8
half
is...
of-
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. It was a total of 16. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So this lightning bolt, as Trovik, you shove this jackal-ware down, he falls to the feet, and all of a sudden this bolt of lightning comes, and he's just like, while he's on the floor, and he's, you can see like the lightning just kind of coursing through his body. It dissipates for a moment, and he's still shaking in spot, but he's still hanging on there.
All right.
Oh my god!
I'm just going to use my movement to like maneuver around the direwolf to just like get closer to this cave entrance, but like not leaving its cursed threatened area.
Okay.
That's going to be my turn. That's it.
All right, that ends your turn. Orn, you're up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Orin's gonna dive right in. So the direwolf's facing Zoral, is that right?
So Zora moved around the direwolf, and the direwolf was kind of face to face with it, and it's kind of following in his movement. So it's currently facing Zoro.
Okay, I'm gonna come from behind it and just like punch it in the back of the head.
All right, you sneak behind it. Make an attack roll.
I got a 22.
22 definitely hits.
Sweet. I get 6 damage.
6 points of bludgeoning damage. You kind of walk up behind this thing and you punch it really hard in the thigh, and it almost drops for a moment. It looks back at you. Second attack.
And I go like, So, I have one question.
Mhm.
Did my, 3 rounds of being unconscious count as a short rest?
No.
Okay. Okay.
You got a nice, well-rested, 18 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna punch it again.
Okay.
I got a 17.
17 hits.
Fantastic. Oh, yes. I got 11 damage this time. What do I do, Mathew Garro? What do I do?
As it turns around, you you punched him in the thigh with your right arm, and then you kind of lowered a little bit, and instead of a punch, you went for a swipe and swiped across the lower ribs, and it starts bleeding out a little bit. And you kind of hit a nerve. It's looking pretty hurt at this point. It's just hanging on. That is your actions. You still have a bonus action.
Oh, I've got a bonus action, yeah.
I think the only thing you can really do is second wind.
Yeah, I'll do it for funs.
Well, have you been? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's up to you.
I'm gonna use it. 1d10 plus 5 HP regain.
All right.
I'm gonna roll my 1d10. Which gives me 9 plus 5 is 14 Heelys.
Nice. My mom wouldn't let me get Heelys as a kid.
I don't know a lot of
As a
parents
kid,
who-
do you mean like yesterday?
Yeah, I asked her and she said, nope. I was like, could I put it on my Christmas list? And she said, definitely not.
I put on my Christmas list and she said, we're Jewish. And that was got really awkward.
That was the end of the conversation, I guess.
I wanted Heelys, but she got me Toeies. Not the same.
Oh my god. And that does it for me.
All right, that ends your turn. It's Azazel's turn.
Okay. Facing off against the dire wolf, I'll do another little like feint stab, and really I'll just come in and try to like shocking grasp him in the ribs. And as I do that, Pepper will do his usual little flyby help action, and then fly back over here to give me advantage.
Okay. Yeah. So make your attack roll.
Shocking grasp at advantage.
Ooh.
Nice. Wow. So does this also double the spirit shroud damage too?
I'm not familiar with Spirit Shroud that much. Does it
It's an
add
extra
on to?
Yeah, it's an extra D8 to any attack I do within 10 feet of me.
Oof.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess so. But honestly, between the two and with what was left of its health, describe how you want to end this wolf's life.
I just want to see how much damage oh my god!
That's a lot of damage.
So
those are really good rolls.
It's a lot
So
of
my
damage.
ruling is it's max damage, re-roll the dice.
Oh right, I forgot we did that. It's been a while since I had a crit.
So what's your total death? Or
Good
take what you
lord, that's a
rolled
lot of damage.
and then max out the dice and add that on.
So it's 2d8 max out of 16, and then I'll just take like a 7 and a 6 from that. So that's maths 22, 29 points of lightning damage plus 8 cold damage, and then 6 more cold damage.
And then
That's 27. It's 33 total damage.
Nice.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. You fry this wolf. Like you light this thing up. And at some point, you can see like its bones. You can see the nervous system is just the lightning coursing through it. It's almost like an X-ray. And then it just drops. And you can see at this point smoke is just billowing off of it from how much you just electrocuted this thing.
Azazel like looks down at his hand and is like, oh. Then he looks at Zoril, he gives him a thumbs up and he's like, we're quite a shocking combination, aren't we? And then I'll dart off towards the cave entrance. Oh jeez.
are you gonna take them right down to Electric
Down?
Avenue?
Oh, I wanna take
Two.
right down
Oh, jeez,
to
I messed up.
Electric Avenue.
and then I'm
Down
gonna
to
kill ya.
So does that that's your action? Do you does that end your turn, or do you have something else you'd like to do?
I messed up like my whole virtual tabletop. Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna do a quick measurement because I can move 40 feet. Gosh, how far is that? I can barely read that one.
That's within your 40 for sure. I think it's 30.
Cool. Then in that case, I'm just gonna pursue this werejackal and get within striking distance of him. Gosh, it really doesn't want me to move. Matthew! Thank you. And then Pepper will just kind of flutter on behind me and hold another help action just in case. And that's our turn.
Oh.
All right, Trophic, it is your turn.
Okay.
At this point, this Jackaware is just hanging on, and he seems to be the only one present. The one that was harassing you, Zorl, seems to have run off and out of sight at this point.
It's my turn? Okay.
It is your turn.
I want
This
to...
is the only combatant currently.
I want to see if I can grab him by throat.
Sure, you pick him, you grab him, pick him up.
Okay. I grab him by throat and say, "You are going to take me to your coward friend."
He looks at you. All you have to do is go inside.
I will throw him behind me and start walking in cave.
Okay. I will say for the purpose of this, we are out of initiative. Unless anybody, Zazel, unless you want to stop him, he's just gonna dip.
No, he gets to live.
All right.
For now.
For now.
All right. You head inside. The rest of you, what do you do? Trovik, as you begin to head towards head inside through the entranceway. The rest of you, do you follow or?
Oh, yeah.
This is what I'm going to do. We're going to jump over to the next map. Let me make some quick adjustments here. Throw everybody in. Two, three, four. Nice. And Doxia kind of follows slowly behind. So,
pretty.
You head inside, and it's fairly dark in here. There's a handful of torches lit up along the side of the entrance of this cavern. But beyond that, it's quite dark. You see a few, it looks like you see one jackaware and an actual jackal standing by another lit torch near seemingly a set of stairs. And you hear some rustling around. You hear a couple of chains like shift and movement on different sides of the cavern. Then you hear a voice call out from above. You're not quite sure where. You know it's above, but you can't quite see as it's darker higher up.
So, who exactly are all of you, and why on earth are you here?
I come to battle your greatest warrior. Turns out, your greatest warrior is greatest coward Trovik ever met. Now, I come for answers. Because, honestly, I'm a little exhausted.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're tired. Please, let me show you my hospitality.
It's okay, no more sleepy time. I'm all good with that. If we can get past all the talking. We came for answers. And
Yeah,
also,
hi. We're the ones who ruined your payday. We just wanted to ask you some questions about that since you skipped out on us last time.
There's silence for the moment. And you hear a different voice, a familiar voice. Ilson, that's them. I gathered as much, you idiot. So, you're the lot that decided to interrupt my business. I'm curious. Enlighten me. For what reasoning? You hear
guys?
shuffling on the sides of the cavern again. You hear like a little growl underneath. Lark, you are standing by the entrance and you're just watching Elson kind of like shout out into the cavern, and you hear voices, just random voices that you may or may not have heard before. And you hear all the other ones kind of like having this conversation.
Most of our group has some aversion to creatures in cages.
Well, my apologies for ruffling your personal opinions. But I wouldn't really care. You see, we've got work to do, and you're in the way of our work. So to me, it sounds like I just need to get rid of all of you.
You hear like some, I would say, everybody make a perception check for me. You kind of hear the subtle, you hear heavy footprints, like off to the more to the left side of this chamber, and you hear like this growling coming from the right side of the chamber.
Did you say passive or roll?
Sorry, regular perception check. What do we got? Zorro's got 19, 7, 11, 19. So Orn and Zorro, you immediately pick up that there are two other creatures here in this room as they're talking, sitting in the dark parts of this cavern that are not lit. One to the left and one to the right. One sounds bipedal, one sounds quadrupedal. None of you have dark vision, correct?
I do.
Ooh. Goblin.
Okay.
I have goblin eyes.
Okay. So Orn and Zorro, you can kind of make out the shapes. A small bipedal creature on the right, a larger quadrupedal creature on the left, kind of roaming in place, waiting, it seems. Azazel, you can, with your dark vision, you have a better view. It's still hard to make out, but the one on the right kind of looks familiar, oddly, though smaller, and you can't quite place it just yet. The one on the left, you kind of gather it might be some sort of dog, cat, panther, lion. You're not 100% sure.
Okay. Upon knowing that, I'll immediately say, Doxia, get back. Everyone else get ready.
Okay.
And I'll just
take a step back.
Yeah, I'll try and like put myself between Doxia and the creature over here.
Okay.
Question. Could
yes.
I fit through this entrance as a bear?
It would be a bit of a squeeze, but you can definitely try.
Okay. I would like to still be a bear.
Okay.
Cool.
You're able to squeeze through. Your large body kind of sticks for a moment, and you kind of scrape up against the rock.
Like
But
Winnie
you make
the
it through.
Pooh in a like
yeah,
a,
kind of
in a
like
pot,
Winnie the Pooh, but
oh bother.
a little bit like Winnie the Pooh. Where is my bear?
There I am.
There you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock
I would
me
say
like a
something,
hurricane.
but I'm a bear.
Yeah. We needed one person behind you to push your button. You can do it.
There we go.
There it is. Okay,
That helps.
cool.
Lark, is there anything that you would like to do? You hear Elson addressing these voices further down.
Can I get a little closer so that I can see where the voices are coming from?
Sure. You should be able to move your token if you want to move.
Okay.
If not, let me know. I can move it for you.
Yeah, but I'm not sure where that is exactly. Like, where are the voices coming from?
They sound like they're coming from this general area on the lower level of the chamber.
I'm not really seeing anything other than what's right around me, so...
So you look down, and using the torchlight, it's just the way, unfortunately, it's the way the wall systems work in Foundry.
Okay, so, like, am I, like, at the... Oh, okay.
You are
I'm
at the ledge.
Wall. Okay,
You
I'm at
kind
the
of-
ledge. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You
can
look
I
over.
see... Yeah, okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna see who I could see and if they're 60 feet away.
So, from your angle,
Mhm.
you can see. Close that off for me, but hang on a second. Looking out over the chamber, by the entranceway, you see a group of individuals.
Mhm.
What looks to be Minotaur, a lizard folk, a hobgoblin, a rather large bear,
Mhm.
and what looks like a lion person.
Okay.
And they're addressing Elson, who is to your left. At this point, he's pretty much ignoring you.
But he's
You look down.
in conflict with these guys.
Yes. You gather there's something
Enemy
going
of my
on.
enemy.
Possibly. But looking straight down,
Mhm.
you can kind of see in the dark. You've had instances where you're able to, and then other times where you're not. But in this moment, you can kind of make out the shapes below you. You see this almost panther, lion, dog shape, quadrupedal beast kind of roaming around and just below you.
Mhm.
Kind of like wandering in spot, almost as if it's waiting. And you look over and you see one of the other jackal wares and his companion jackal kind of just nearby holding the chains. So within 60 feet of you, you can see, well, if you want to do to cast something, it would be Elson to your left,
Mhm.
and his jackal, the jackal ware below you with his jackal and the other creature.
And so the guys at the entrance are too far away.
Yes.
Okay.
They're at least 65, 70 feet away.
I'm gonna wait a little more.
Okay.
I want them to get closer, and I want to see what's going on. Because right now she sort of sees that they're in conflict, but she's not really sure what's going on just yet.
Okay.
I'm going to.
So she'll wait, and then when she sees what's going on, she's kind of like holding her holy symbol. She's kind of like, okay, get ready.
And that's why even if you tried to bathe, you'd still smell.
I'm going to turn around to look at Little Flower and say, Little Flower, this is very important. Stay behind Bear. Do not come in any further.
All right, I'll stay behind Zoro.
This is way too dangerous for you. I'm going to
By the
turn
entrance.
to the jackal. Here. This one.
Yeah, that's so the one that had ran past you before, that reverted back to its jackal form, is kind of just lying there on the ground, and he's panting. It looks as if he's panting and worn out, but he's just lying in the middle of the chamber. And to your comment, Azazel, you hear a few of them kind of laugh out at you, laugh out loud, so to speak. Ah, you humanoids and your banter, your jokes, your wittiness. All in the matter to save face, save time, make yourself seem so much bigger than what you are, but really you're nothing. You're nothing to us. You're nothing to anyone else that needs to know you. Personally, I don't really care why you're here.
Whether you,
You know-
don't like animals caged or otherwise, it's none of your business.
You know, you can state the obvious all you want, but you still don't have much of a sense of humor.
Humor?
I will show you who is big and who is not, and I step up that close.
Okay.
Drag my axe because I have 5 hit points in the ground, trying to intimidate. And just sling it over my shoulder. If it is battle you want, then it is battle you will have, and there will be plenty of bloodshed here today.
Oh, all right. It's a battle you want then. Okay. Normally, I like to use my words, but seeing as you're not interested in listening to me talk, and neither am I, I'll give you what you want. We'll see whose blood's splattered all over this floor. I need all of you to roll initiative again.
Yay!
Lark, you're in on this too.
God damn it, Trovik in his mouth.
I got a dirty 20.
Hold up. Let me set up the...
Hold up.
Hey!
Hold up! Wait a minute. Let me put my 2
Hold up.
cents in it.
All these jackals in the cave and don't want to fight in this way.
All right, now you guys can you can roll a little.
That's
Well,
a lot
you
of
already did it.
things.
I already rolled.
All right, what did you roll? Warren?
Oof, God, why?
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. So let me add that in for you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Making those dice was so much fun.
huge Azazel.
Nice.
Huge.
Huge.
You
I have the best
No.
dice.
Gina loves me.
Oh God. Okay. I'm sorry. We didn't need to be doing
sorry
that.
I went there.
Content warning in the chat.
Please don't cancel us.
Okay. Give me one moment while I add all these ones in, because they don't... Many. But anyways.
Oh, you ever think about Treasure Planet?
What about it?
It's just a really good movie.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that's obvious. What was there something that made you think of that, or
What
Filler-
brought it
No.
up?
I was
Filler
just like,
conversation
I was
is
just
good.
messing with some D20s and like matching the numbers together, and I was like, whoa, it's like the map in Treasure Planet. I'm very tired, guys.
I'm not gonna lie.
that daylight
I am
savings
too.
time is really hitting you hard, isn't it?
It's messing with all of us.
Yeah.
It's
In a weird way.
In a very, yeah.
Oh, I don't like that that an enemy is attacking before me. I don't like that.
Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Yes. So. So this individual that's been addressing all of you, speaking out, in taking on Trovik's interest in shedding blood, he commits. Let's see. What's the range on this?
I mean, a show of hands if anybody feels like we were really gonna talk our ways out of that one.
Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Okay. Or, yes.
So to begin with,
Oh,
to
okay.
begin with, Lark, you see Elson kind of raise his hand, and this purplish energy kind of begins to form around his fingers, and then he reaches out. Trovik, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Yeah, okay, no problem. As I'm safe. Here we go. What is that? I can't see. 14.
14? Nice. So for a moment, as you're holding your axe, you feel this, your whole body just tense up, and for a good second you can't move. But you force it using your strength and your muscles, and you're able to move again, and you look a little confused all of a sudden. You look up. You're a little more stronger-willed than I had thought. All right. I can work with that.
Oh yeah.
Orn, it is your turn.
Wow. So it's that guy in front of Trovik?
No, the one you might not be. Most of you may not be able to see him, but you can definitely hear him. The individual that's talking is all the way up here, and it seems to be coming from like a higher position.
Oh.
Oh, okay. What's in front of Trovik?
In front of Trovik is the one jackal. Yeah, and he's just kind of lying there.
The one that got away.
The one that got away.
It's a good song.
I don't know the bard that's singing it.
Guess I'll walk up to Trovik where he is.
You gotta switch your.
Is it like a casual stroll? Just.
And, I don't notice anything from here either, right? Can I see what I perceive? Can I tell if there's anything ahead?
You can perceive what you perceive.
Okay, great.
So currently, you do see the two creatures.
Also a good song.
Previously mentioned. You see where a couple of the jackal wares are.
Don't stop perceiving.
Nice.
Not much I can do. I'm just a fighter.
Thank you.
I'm just a fighter, guys.
I'm just a kid,
wanna-
and life is a nightmare.
Yo, cheaper by the dozen going crazy.
Okay, so this jackalware in front of us, I want to kind of like tie my morning star because it's a mate. Like, what's it called? It has a chain on it.
Flail.
Yeah, it's a flail. It's a flail morning star. So I want to tie it around the jackalware's neck and then stab the handle into the ground so it can't go anywhere.
Okay. Interesting. Make a.
This is exactly why
This
I
is
love
interesting.
Sarah
Okay,
being here.
make a strength check for me. Just roll a strength check for me.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. I think it says a natural one, but for some reason it still added my +4. So
Yes, it's still adding your modifier to the roll.
Oh, natural one.
roll a natural one.
Ooh. So you
I
go
got a
to
5.
you pull out your flail and you go to wrap it around the jackal's neck, but he slips away. Even though he's feeling tired and weakened, he still tries to get out of your grasp, and you're unable to yank him and tie him down. He's just out of your. He gets out of the way now.
Were you basically like trying to leash a dog?
Yeah, and he's just like,
here, doggy, come here. Get back
Come
here.
here, I'm the lizard, the Orin the dog catcher. And that's all I got.
all right. Azazel, you are on deck. You hear, all of you hear the growling kind of like pick up again. It sounds low, young, maybe. And then you see a little bit of a light as Orn. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Me?
Yes, as this little flame kind of just comes out from this darkened part of the cavern, just
I rolled an 18.
18. That is a success, so you take half damage.
I mean, yay?
That would be.
That sounded like
That
a
would be
lot.
11 points of fire damage. And this little flaming ball kind of fires at you and hits you in the side. Even though you are able to duck, it kind of just scrapes and burns your shoulder. It sounds like this odd growling sound. As all of you, as the rest of you see this younger, smaller version of the creature you previously saw,
Jesus.
attached to a chain, kind of slowly making its way towards
Downtown?
the group. Making the way downtown, yes.
He's just a kid. And he knows it's not fair.
Azazel, you're up. Lark, you are on deck.
Okay, seeing that, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's familiar. Okay. And then, oh gosh. Okay. I'll just give a motion to Zoral and I'll say, protect Oxia. And then I'll run up on this guy. Oh boy. And then I'll give him a booming blade.
Little bit of the booming blade.
All right, make your attack.
It's the sound of a kaboom. Ooh.
Wow.
Holy cow!
Natural 20. So
That's
a boom.
boy. This
So max damage.
head. So max damage for the short sword, the booming blade, and the spirit shroud is
Woo! Here we go.
it's 10 piercing,
And then
8 thunder,
And then
8 cold, and then I roll all the dice again.
And then
Yes.
Got it.
Crit.
So that's 6 more piercing damage for 16 total. And then the booming blade.
You forget about it.
Forget about it. That's an extra D8 of thunder damage.
Oh yeah.
That's an extra 1 thunder damage.
Oh jeez.
For 9 thunder damage. And then
No one
Do you,
did.
do you
Not
choose
my
to
damage,
finish this
not my
thing?
problem.
Oh.
And-
Hi-yo.
the spirit shroud is another 7 cold damage for 15 cold damage.
All
my
right.
God.
Yeah,
That's-
Tony, get it.
I think you killed this thing twice over, but
Nice.
Are you going to kill
Well
this baby?
done.
Are you going to kill the baby?
I really don't want to
I
kill
would
the
like
baby.
to kill the
how do you
baby.
choose to deal with this?
I just because I
Eat
recognize
the baby. Eat
because
the
I recognize
baby.
that it's a younger version of the thing we already encountered. I really, really, really don't want to kill it.
It's
Both
like
because we want. This is clearly a captured creature that they have in captivity, not necessarily an evil thing, and this could be a very fascinating thing to examine. So I'm just gonna knock it out.
All right.
I'm the baby.
I kill me.
You pull out your blade, and with the vibrating, booming energy, you full on hit it. You slash across its upper arm into its chest area, and with the impact of the booming blade, it knocks this thing out cold as it falls prone and unconscious.
I'll kind of whisper to it like, "All right, little one, don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here." And then I'll just kind of step around it in between this other jackalware and jackal guy here.
Okay.
And then that's my go. I'm just gonna have Pepper kind of fly up. Is there a place that he can perch that's kind of out of the reach of these guys?
I would say maybe up here.
Okay, he'll perch up there.
Let me get Pepper for you.
I love
And
the
we'll drop
effects.
Pepper there.
How'd
All
you
right.
get the effect so big?
The what?
The sleeping effect, like it's all big on the token.
What's it called? Combat utility belt, and I had to
Nice.
play with some of the settings.
I love it.
All right. So that ends your turn. Lark, it is your turn.
You turned him
He's
into
gonna
a sleeping
try.
egg.
She's gonna try and see if she can get a little more cover so that she's not directly in lead jackal's eyesight. Is that possible to do? He's a little busy right now.
He's a little preoccupied. He's I wouldn't
She's
say
moving
purposely, but
away from him.
you could. There isn't much place for cover. You could put some distance between the two of you by maybe moving closer to this section of the ledge.
Okay. Does that put her closer to the other guys?
It should.
Okay. So if she goes
So,
like
That's
here,
about 40 feet. 40.
Okay, so and she can see Trovik?
Yes, at this point, because they're still just on the edges of the torchlight. You can make out where they all are.
Okay. For now, she can see that he's injured, yes?
Oh man, I'm pitch black smoking still from lightning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
It's a
I'm
little
gonna
rough
cast...
around the edges.
I'm very unobtrusively. She's like holding her holy symbol.
Mhm.
Well, we're gonna have to do this quietly. Okay, let's see if I can make some mischief. And she's going to cast Healing Word on Trovik at 2nd level. So that gives him 2d4 plus 8.
Woo.
I believe. So let me just find it. Level 2. Okay, it's not letting me do it on Foundry, but I can do it on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he gets 13 back.
Oh, God bless. May the gods bless you.
So suddenly, and Trovik has no idea where this is coming from, he just feels better.
Oh, magic spirit belly is good to me today.
Yo, I just rolled another natural 20 for funsies. I love it.
Why would you do that?
Well, because it's my real dice that I'm not actually using, but I keep just in case I need them.
I love it.
Okay, she's done that, and then she's just kind of like staying where she is and staying out of things. And
Okay. You still have your
Yeah, it's
action.
bonus action.
You could use it
Healing Word
to.
is bonus?
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
why it's a really good healing spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
If you want to cast another spell, you can cast a cantrip. Otherwise, you could do something like dash, disengage, dodge, hide, or anything else you can think of.
Can she try to hide?
Sure. Make a stealth check.
Yeah, let's see if that's even possible. Okay, hold on.
Anything is possible. Believe in the dice.
I believe in me.
I believe in the heart of the dice.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
No.
Oh.
Okay, that was a failure. Okay, so she's just
You didn't believe.
backing away and
You
staying
didn't
out of
believe.
You
things.
hunker down and try to make yourself seem small
Yes.
along the ledge, hoping that Elson and no one else will see you.
Well, they're busy, so I'm kind of hoping they're more distracted than looking for her, but okay. She does try to make herself very small.
All right, that ends your turn. One of the jackal wares kind of Elson kind of calls out, "Eliminate all of them, or I will eliminate all of you. Do I make myself absolutely clear?" Yeah. They're all like calling out, and you see one of the jackal wares kind of rush over to you, Azazel. He's gonna make a scimitar attack. And that's a 9.
Big ol' miss.
A big ol' miss.
Yes, sir.
That's unfortunate. That's most unfortunate, yes.
Here.
Yes.
You hear some, Orin and Trovik, you hear some movement coming from the left out of the darkness, but you don't see anything approach.
Oh no.
Azazel, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as he attempts to put you to sleep.
Yep, it's gonna happen at some point. Alrighty.
Oh.
Oh. Wait, that was Pepper. That was Pepper. Hold on. Yeah, I'm
still
select-
counts.
Yeah,
Play the
I-
clip.
We'll count it as a natural one, but I'm selected
Hello
on
there, fine
Pepper.
lady.
That needs to get fixed. So for Azazel, that ends up being a 5.
Ouch.
Unfortunately, a 5.
Uh-oh.
You look.
Oh, no.
You just catch this one moment where you hear footsteps. You look over and you see this one Jackaware thug, the one that you recognize from Boamar, that assaulted the group, kind of rushing over, and his eyes are shimmering as he looks at you, and he's just grinning as you fall unconscious.
Uh-oh. I'm an unconscious wizard.
Yeah, we need our wizard.
That ends
I'm an
his
unconscious
turn.
character with a D6 hit die.
You all hear a chain the sound of like a chain being tossed on the ground. Go! And you hear.
Is
You
it
hear,
our
like, these
seventh
heavy
player,
footfalls.
Matthew?
How many people do you think? I could run seventh player, but let's not go there.
George! Gear up!
And this large panther-like looking creature with these series of tusks that come out of its mouth and these derpy looking frog eyes on the side of its face jumps at you, Trovic, and swipes with its claws.
He's hungry.
That is a 21 to hit.
Ah, Jesus. Okay. Yeah.
That's 12 points of slashing damage.
Oh, I didn't get to... I didn't get to rage.
You did not rage yet.
You got 13 points, so
Yeah.
basically you're no better off than you were.
So what? Yeah, what was it?
So you're down 1 from what you had before.
It was 12 points of slashing damage.
Nice. Okay. Hey!
Like I said, this large panther-like creature, it's huge.
Oh.
It doesn't make a sound. It's very light, but enough to hear the footprints, and it just. Zoro, you're up.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go out of this cave and run away. No, I'm just kidding.
And I'm done.
Wait. Whose turn is it?
Oh, I knew I was forgetting something.
Yeah, I was looking at the turn order here.
sad.
Wouldn't that be my turn?
Yes, it is actually Trovic's turn, and then Marie. God, jeez, I'm looking at 2 different initiative trackers. Stop yelling at me.
didn't get to rage.
Hey,
Alright.
Matthew, could you do me a huge favor real quick?
Yes, I saw something you posted.
Yeah, could you just like select Azazel? I'm trapped on being stuck as Pepper because I can't see Azazel and I can't move Pepper to the point where I can see Azazel.
I'm stuck
Does
as an
that-
owl.
Does that help?
Oh, that's perfect. There I am. Okay, we're good.
Okay, now you have to make who jokes for the rest of the night.
I'm
So
just
Trovic,
taking a
it is your
nap
turn.
next to our
All right,
cat.
bonus action, engage the rage.
Please,
Please.
the rage.
All right, roll that d8. Let's take my rage on a d8.
On a D8, D8.
All right.
There we go. That's a 5.
Okay.
5, 5, 5. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes a d6 of force damage as magic lashes out in retribution.
You're
So
kitty
every time
kitty.
So every time something hits you, you can deal an additional d6 of force damage back.
All right. Okay. All right. So that's my bonus section. Man, I really don't. I'm a cat person, but Trovic is angry at the cat now because Big Kitty. So slash. And you know what? Nah. Yes, reckless. Why not?
All right.
All right. So here we go. Get the damn X. 11, 18.
You roll.
Uh-huh. Ugh. 7 plus 2, so 9 slashing damage.
What
Did
was
you
your
roll with advantage?
I did not. My bad. Hold on.
I don't even know what you rolled to hit.
Well, it was
Hang on,
higher
let me
than a
get
13. Okay, let me.
An 18 and a 13.
Yeah.
Both hit.
Okay. Well, it's with advantage because it's reckless.
Okay,
That's
so
why
it's 7 points of slashing damage.
7 plus 2, so 9 slashing damage. And because I have slasher feet, its movement is reduced by 10 feet. And then I'm gonna hit it a second time.
All right.
Now, is there a way to make it roll advantage?
On which platform?
D&D
You can do that on both. So you just right click and it'll say advantage, normal, or
fuck.
disadvantage.
Okay, I'll just do it twice because
That works. So 14 and
14. So there you go.
14, yeah, it hits.
All right,
Roll
cool.
for damage.
All right, it's 9 plus 2, so 11.
11 points of slashing damage. This panther-like creature kind of jumps at you, slashes at you. You go into a rage, and this aura of energy kind of just appears and shimmers around you for a moment as you swipe twice along this creature's backside and across its forearm. And it doesn't seem to make a sound, but you can see that it's like starting to bleed out a little bit, and it's looking pretty hurt.
Okay, bad kitty, and I'm done.
All right, Zoral, your turn.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Save me, Zorro. Save me, Zorro.
I don't even know where you went. I can't see you.
Oh.
So I'm gonna come up here.
Mhm.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, I'm gonna come up here, seeing that Azazel is over there and has these two Jack-O-Wares around him. I'm gonna come out of my bear form.
Okay.
So if I can get my token up here.
Yes.
Players. Please. Where is Zoral? There you go.
Okay. All right. So I'm like up here next to Chervik there, and I'm going to like reach out and gesture at the ceiling of this cavern and say, "The light of the moon shows you for who you really are."
Uh-oh.
I will cast Moonbeam. Yeah.
I was
We
waiting
don't
for
need
that
a
one because I
moon
just wanted to
token.
see it.
But it is a moonbeam, yes. But I want to place it like here, so it catches these two guys here. But that's going to like fuck up your tokens
Here, I can place it accordingly. There we go.
Spells Moonbeam. I could probably like put a stencil, a thing on the ground. Yeah. So yeah, right here. Bam. So this bright light shines down from out of nowhere in the ceiling and just like shines onto them. At the start of their turn, they will have to make a Constitution saving throw, and a shape changer makes it at disadvantage.
Okay. So for now, it doesn't deal any damage to anybody.
No.
Okay. That's your action. You still have your bonus action.
Yeah, that's my action. I guess if you want to say my bonus action was coming out of my form.
Up to you.
Yeah. All right. Bonus action. Back to bear.
Back to bear.
But yeah, back to bear, and with this brilliant moonlight now, and concentration as like this brilliant sort of white fur, almost like a polar bear.
Okay.
Yo.
That'll be it.
All right.
Country
Next
bears
up-
going crazy.
I'm actually going to see them this weekend live. Back
Bare
to
Country
naked
bears?
back to bear.
Oh. I was talking about the country bears.
No, God, what? No.
I
Yes.
was very confused.
Okay, so the jackals go. One of the jackals does reach you, Azazel, and it's going to go for a bite attack at advantage.
Oh no.
I lose both my concentration and my blade song, yeah?
Yes, because you are unconscious.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
Oh, cool. It still misses. I'm sleep dancing.
The jackal comes rushing over to try and bite you, and the sudden beam of light and energy that just hits down on one of these jackal wares kind of throws it off. It's the rest of the move, top of the round. Okay, it's Elson. Snap block, thank you. Range 60. This one was gonna move down. He begins to slowly he begins to make his way down the steps.
You
Making my way
What?
downstairs.
Is he walking fast?
Walking fast, kicking ass.
Kicking ass. Orin's got something to show him.
Zoral, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Easy for me.
As you suddenly hear in your bear form this discordant melody of whispers and noises.
Ashrosh.
Osh nosh bigosh.
Great genes. Oshkosh.
Yeah,
I've never had a bear.
12.
12? Fortunately, 12 is a fail. You take 8 points of psychic damage, and you must immediately use your reaction. What was it? To move as far away as your speed allows you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So two things. Just looking at template. Need to make a template. I need to move. What am I doing? My life. There we are.
So we'll say we'll move you there. Here.
Yeah. And I'll take my Zoral token over here.
I just got ready for now.
That's weird. What are you doing? Okay, fine.
So you immediately
cool.
begin to back away as you hear these whispers of a voice, of almost like Elson's voice, just harrowing you in your mind, telling you things like useless, garbage, get out of here, worthless, die, feral.
That's what I've been saying about daylight saving times for years.
Yes, we all hate it.
Worthless. Get out of here. We hate you.
Orn, it is your turn.
Hey, I have a plan.
Not plan.
So, how far down is this ledge? Like, it's on both sides, right? There's 2 ledges. Which side? What's the drop like?
No, the ledge is up. There's no drop.
Oh, there's no
You're-
drop. It looked like there's water. That's not like water or anything.
Nope. You don't hear the sound of any rushing water of any kind.
So we're just like that's a wall.
Yes.
Alright.
So from your first glance, you see it as though you're on the main level of this chamber, and it looks like it goes upwards.
Okay. Alright, so there's a cat right there, right? That cat's still going?
Yep. No, there is this giant cat-like creature attacking Trova currently.
Cat-like. Oh wait.
Like tread upon
Alright, I'm
the
gonna
Steve.
try to hit it. Let's see what
Oh,
happens.
it was bound.
I'm gonna attack it with
It's a sweet Pirates
My
of
me-
Penzance
my melee.
reference.
I got an 18 to hit.
18 hits. Roll
Nice.
your damage.
Damage.
DiMaggio, I got a 6 for damage.
Okay. Kind of seeing this creature harassing Trovik, you kind of just reach over and you just stalk it right in its face, and you hear like the tusk, one of the tusks that are sticking out of its jaw, just kind of like crack a little.
Ugh.
Yeah, let's do it again. I got an 18. Let's get it.
Roll for damage.
My damage is a 1d8. Let's try the 1d8 in here. Oh, I don't know how to try that in here. How do I hit things? Skills? No. Oh. Attack? Where's just what in the foundry? Where's just like a regular die? There's no regular die.
So on
No,
the
I-
chat log, if you go all the way to the bottom,
Fighting.
there's the you can just roll any sort of die you like.
Destroy you all myself.
I'll do it. I swear I'll do it.
You know what? I give up. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh, thank God I got an 11 for damage.
You finish off this creature.
Yeah, I grab it by its head and I snap its neck.
All right.
Jeez.
Damn.
You grab its
Jeez.
tusks, you wrestling with it, and it doesn't make any noise. You can almost hear like a. But you just quickly, and it just goes limp. It's rather heavy immediately, and you just drop it. You hear. It thuds on the ground.
As a bonus action, I would like its fur. I would like to skin it.
Sure, make a. You pull out a
That's a
dagger
fast
or
skin.
As a bonus action, good.
I work quickly.
Well, she does have. Hold on, this is yeah. She has an ability. I forget what it's called, where she can turn
Yeah.
animals into things. It does take some time, so you could start.
No, Red Dead ain't got Jack on an horn.
So I would say you don't have to roll for it. You immediately pull out one of your tools, whether it be a knife, a dagger, a sword, whatever, and you begin just attempting to skin this creature.
In the middle of combat?
During the middle of combat.
I sure would like it if Orn would wake me up. My good friend Orn will come and save me.
Wouldn't that be nice if, like, Doxia, who's sitting right near you, or your Pepper Owl could help you? It's too bad.
Pepper's gonna
that
help me, don't worry.
I'm so busy with this trophy.
Trophy, yes. Give trophy to
Well,
X-Men.
Zazel, it is your turn.
So Pepper was holding his action. Could he fly in and use his action to wake me up, or at least help wake me up?
Yes.
Yay!
Before Pepper Go-Go's?
And he can't go all the way back. He'd end up like there-ish. I can't move him. I can't move him because of wall.
It is now D&D.
Yeah. Am I awake?
Before
You are awake, but you are
go.
lying on the ground.
I'm lying on the ground. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna look at this imposing jackal in front of me, and I'll start dancing. I'll go back into my blades.
Going full Guardians of the Galaxy on this guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know it.
Oh, we.
And
Yep.
You and me, bro.
and as I start dancing, I'll say, "Oh, I'm so glad this is happening. This is gonna be a wild thing that I hope pays off. I'm going to move into the moonbeam and then back to where I am. I'll take an attack of opportunity from that jackal, and that is okay."
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something that you might not like, and that's
I know. I'm planning on taking damage from the moonbeam.
Yeah, you are taking damage from the moonbeam.
Yes.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw.
I will do that.
So the jackal rolled an 18.
Oof.
I'm not going to use my reaction. That is my armor class, so that'll hit.
Wow, 18 armor. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Blade Song, man.
That's 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Hey, how's
It
a
bites
dirty
into you.
20 for my con save?
That'll save, yeah.
And the reason I walked into the moonbeam, I'm going to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements.
Oh, okay. I knew there was something.
Well, it's
So, I take
5
like,
radiant damage, so like 2.
and then I used
radiant.
Absorbed Elements, which gives me resistance, so I take 1 radiant damage.
1.
Nice.
Does it work on radiant damage? I don't know.
I believe so. If it doesn't, then everything
Absorb-
I did was awful.
So I
let me
rolled.
see, actually.
I made a boo. I rolled the wrong set of dice, so you took 11
So-
points. Change it to 3.
It's acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage. So, oops.
Whoopsie.
Sorry.
Isn't radiance part of light? Is it lightning light?
No,
Not how that works.
not unfortunately how this works in this game. But Azazel, add 8 hit points to your health because I rolled the wrong dice. It was only 3
Okay.
damage, not 11.
But now take away all the moonbeam damage.
Either way, unfortunate. I take 2 radiant damage for no reason. I was hoping that would be much cooler than it was. That's okay.
You'll live and you'll learn, Azazel.
Then in that case, I'm gonna move
Zing.
back here.
All right.
It was gonna be so cool, but then it wasn't. And,
But-
You
What's the
tried.
thing? You provoke another opportunity attack from this one now because you moved out of his range.
oh, there's one in that corner. I didn't even.
Yep.
See, I wouldn't have
Yep.
done that.
That's,
I wouldn't have done that if I knew that. Oh shoot. Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I rolled a natural 20
Oh,
at
son of a
advantage.
That's so not
mean-
fine.
I
This whole
mean,
thing. This is.
it's
can I
still
restore
worthy.
Mulligan this turn?
Mulligan.
Can I retcon this turn?
It's awful. Oh,
That is. I gotta roll.
this is the worst turn ever played. I swear.
That is 17 points of slashing damage.
Oh, sick.
God.
Not doing
Just
so
woke
hot.
up, started dancing, ran into a sunbeam, and then got fucked up. And you're like, what am I doing with my life?
What am I doing with my life?
Okay. Now for me to take my action.
Oh, boy.
I'm just gonna shocking grasp this guy.
Sure. Go for it.
Hey,
Hey.
shocking grasp. Don't let me down, buddy. Is he wearing metal armor by chance?
No, he is not. He is
That's okay.
wearing just random clothes.
But hey.
Oh, cool. Does a 22 hit?
22 hits.
Cool.
Cool.
It's small.
I'm so broken right now, man. It was such a cool idea in my head, and then it just wasn't. That's 14 lightning damage.
All
At
right.
least my damage is rolling well.
You got catfished by your own idea.
Dude, I know. I was so pumped. I was like, yes, absorb elements. It's gonna be goated for this combo, and then it just wasn't. It
Sorry,
would have worked with Call Lightning. That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Maybe
Next
next
time
time.
I'll call lightning knockdown on you.
Yes, do it.
Did that end your turn?
That's my turn. Pepper's gonna hold another help action and kind of flutter back here a little bit.
All right. Lark, it is your turn.
Okay, I have discovered that Bless is within 30 feet. So is there any of them that are within 30 feet?
Let's. There should be.
Bless me.
How close can I get to the edge?
You're pretty much on the edge. Unfortunately, no one is within 30 feet of you.
Okay. Darn. Okay.
Are you on the edge of glory?
How far down is it?
It may be about a 15, 20 foot drop. You could jump it. You could try and slide down it. You could climb down it. Choice is yours.
None of those are great options. However, yeah, if no one is, well, I don't know. Like she's, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm just wondering what the options are. So if she, okay, shoot. Yeah, the problem is that most of this is within, okay, okay, so, what is near me is what I'm trying to figure out. Are the bad guys near? Are the bad guys within 30 feet?
Their closest enemy is within 40 feet of you.
Okay. This is freaking annoying. Okay.
Might have to move closer.
Okay. Can she try? Okay. Can she? You know what? No guts, no glory. Can she try and go down the ledge?
Sure. How do you
like
want to?
Carefully. She's gonna try and like go down the ledge.
Okay.
Just like
let's
where
say
she
you're
is.
trying to climb yourself down. Make an
Yeah.
athletics check for me.
Okay, this is gonna be funny. Okay, athletics, you said?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens. And that's
Oof.
no. Yeah.
What's your total?
I think it was an 8. Well, no, 9.
9?
Although she could have guidanced herself before she went over. That would have been an option.
Something to remember for
know.
next time.
I know. Yeah, never mind.
So you start climbing down. You maybe
Yeah.
get about 5 feet, and you clip a rock as it kind of comes loose, and
Yeah.
you're trying to catch yourself as you're slowly sliding down. And it's not until you hit those last few feet that you start tumbling and land on the ground just below.
Ouch. Okay.
But
You
hey,
do take. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Okay, I can deal with that. So, she is going to now is she within 30 feet?
No, 40. You're within 40 feet of
Okay.
your
you know what?
allies. You're
Yeah.
within 25 of enemies.
Okay.
still would have movement though, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah, you
think
still have
so.
some movement. You technically
she-
haven't really moved.
Yeah.
Okay, can she get to a more protected part of this area?
Looks like there's a rock right here.
Can she get behind that rock?
Sure.
Okay, so she's gonna go there. I guess. That's like 5 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I guess that's still out of range, right?
Unfortunately, yes. Out of range
Okay.
of these, of Trovik and Orn, but you're still within. If you're within 30 feet of a Jackal, and actually this one's dead. Sorry, this guy is a dead.
Right.
One's
I
dead.
did that.
You did. You did dead.
Yeah.
I did that.
I did that.
Yeah.
Look at my hooves.
Woohoo!
It behooves you.
Is there any okay, so she's moving, right? She still gets a
You still have 25 feet of movement if you want to use it.
okay, could she like go up a little? Like is there a way that she could go like around here and be sort of protected? Like against the wall?
Sure, you can try and hunker yourself against the wall. There isn't really much for cover, but you're you're putting yourself closer to the others,
Yeah.
and potentially making an escape if need be.
That's a good backup plan.
Potentially, sorry, what?
To escape if you need be.
Okay. Is she within 30 feet of them now?
Yes, 25.
Okay. Okay. So what she's gonna do is she gets a She gets a cantrip and she can cast a spell, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so she casts. Oh shoot. Okay, no, that's not.
So you
gonna
can
work.
cast a first level spell or higher as
Yeah.
your action,
Yeah.
or unless it has a bonus action, then you can do a cantrip as an action.
Okay. For now, I think she's going to quietly cast a bless spell on all of these guys that she can see. So Torvik, and basically all that she is seeing are fighting here.
Okay, so Trovik and Orn are within 30 feet of you.
Those are the only two?
Unfortunately, yes. Zazel and Zorol are too far.
Bring yourself in on the blasts.
Well,
Bless yourself.
so like what, as a bonus action you can hide, or is that an actual action?
Only
Yeah,
rogues can.
action.
Yeah,
only rogues
it's
can
an
do as a
actual
bonus
action for yeah.
If you're not rogue.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna bless herself and the two of these guys.
Yeah.
Great.
Bless
So Orn
yourself.
and Trovik, you
Yeah.
are blessed. You feel this energy kind of wash over the two of you.
Yeah.
Orn, you're like attempting to skin this creature, and you're just like, you feel like this holy goodness kind of come over you. You're just like, oh, okay.
Holy goodness.
Yeah.
This-
Pretty much, holy goodness.
Holy goodness!
So
Batman?
she's just quietly, like she's holding her holy symbol, and yeah, she's like
Aw.
hunkered down in the
Gosh.
corner there.
If only there was like a holy woman here helping me fight these jackals after I did that god awful turn.
So that's your action, Lark. You still have a bonus action.
You
If
decided to walk into the light without me.
Yeah, that's right.
That was your first
Oh,
mistake.
that is
the most
a
embarrassing turn of D&D I've ever played.
cleric slam right there, man. That's a cleric
Don't
slam.
worry, Dylan, it's only recorded and people have been watching.
Yeah, it's only available on stream and YouTube and podcast. It's fine.
They'll only ever be replaying this multiple times over the years.
Well, now that you mention it, I can
Well-
clip it for highlights too.
No, that's a low light. That's a low light. Have my two
low
natural
bar.
20s in there instead.
Okay. Lark, is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
I don't know if I can do anything else as a bonus spell. Actually, no, I can't because it is a bonus spell, but it's a first level spell, and I can't cast it as well as. So yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm done.
Right, that ends your turn.
Yep.
I will do my best to go through the rest of these individuals, and we'll get Trovik's turn, and then we will call it for today. Which one is which?
That's always the fun part.
Okay, so the first one has to make a Constitution saving throw, correct? That's in the moonbeam.
Disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Con check at disadvantage.
Ugh.
That is a 10.
Fail.
All right. How much damage does he take?
A lot.
Maybe.
It's 8 damage, and it instantly reverts to its original form and cannot assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light.
All right. So this particular Jackalware takes this searing radiant damage and immediately is forced back into its jackal form. Yep. And hear it like barking and growling a little bit, and it's gonna. It's gonna go towards the wizard. But only. But. Azazel's gonna just take on all the jackals.
But nobody sees.
That's a 24 to hit. It's just a bite attack.
I walk
Yeah, that
my
hits.
ass into a moonbeam.
You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Uh-oh. Azazel's not doing so well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Somebody wanna help him?
Uh-oh.
Does the moonbeam, if it's within a certain radius, or as long as you're in it?
It's if it starts its turn or enters it on its turn.
Okay. So this
like I wanted
particular.
to hit
so-
this one here. Yeah.
So this jackal, because he's next to it, does that affect it? Is more what I was asking.
That's where I wanted to place it. You know, that he would be in there when he started his turn. Like it would get both of them, but you can't like make this token like not fit to the grid.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So then this one will make a Constitution saving throw as well at disadvantage.
Sure.
Yes.
Roll low.
Ooh. That's a 9.
8 points of damage, and it's a jackal.
And it's a jackal as well. However, he's still there, and he's looking rough, but he's going to make a bite at the wizard.
Look at me, Jackal Rick.
I did it, Morty! I turned myself
I did
into a
it.
jackal!
I'm a jackal.
I rolled a natural 20 on the bite.
Oh,
Oh, ouch.
Oh my god, Azazel's fucking dead.
Oh my god.
Dead?
That's 8 points of piercing damage.
Azazel is
Azazel's
unconscious.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof. Ouch.
Azazel is unconscious.
Hey, if it weren't for L.O.R.E, Trovic
Hey,
would have
what?
beat you to it.
What a way to end, am I right? God damn it.
Am I right?
You're only unconscious, man.
I took like 22 points of damage on my own turn.
I feel like you're
Yeah,
right. You could have
that was
asked like if that
different.
was an elemental before you walked in, but it's all good. There's no
I just
going back.
assumed it was all element, and then I realized it wasn't, but it was too late because I already said I was doing it.
So, Orn, this other jackal kind of like rushes out of the darkness, and he's going to try and make a strike at you. That's a 16. Does the 16 hit?
It sure does.
Wubba-lubba-dub-dub.
Oops, I rolled the wrong die. Should be that one. Plus. That's 15 points of slashing damage.
No.
Yeah, like, no.
No.
No, thank
take 15
you.
As you're carving this creature, you just feel like a flash as this jackal is like, "What are you doing? Pay attention to us!"
It's like the cleaning lady and Family Guy. No.
Oh, no,
I
no,
stay.
No, no.
No. I stay.
No.
Trovic, you're up.
Okay.
My name is Consuela.
What's... We got 2 jackals here in front of us.
There's the one that's been reverted back into his jackal form and it's weakened. And then there's the actual jackal were who is rushed up and slashed at
Alright.
Orn.
I'm going to slide by Orn, and this is the one that's just jackal form.
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna crush the shit out of this thing. So...
Okay.
Reckless. Why not? Oh, I forgot to do the... Alright, I'm gonna roll again because it's a... advantage. There we go, 18.
18 hits. You slash across this this jackal across his shoulder.
No,
with
the
your
regular
great axe.
jackal.
Oh, the regular jackal.
Yeah, that's why I slid over here. I thought you said this one was the...
I mean, they're both jackal wares, but this one's in his jackal form.
Okay, fuck it. I don't care. Let's do it.
You slash across the one that got away from you last time, and
Yes.
the blade still doesn't affect it.
God damn it. Okay, fine. I'm going to take a handful of dirt and throw it in his eyes.
You throw the dirt at the dog, and it's just and it's just trying to get the dirt out of his face.
Yep.
It's just like you see like tears.
That's my
rolling up.
second action. And then I'm just going to stand there and fucking scream.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Zoril, it is your turn.
Oh, we're not doing.
Oh, yeah, I would probably see Azazel step into this moonbeam and be like, what the shit? And then, like, eventually him drop and be like, somebody help Wizard Man!
Okay.
No, not Lizard Man, Orn. Calm down. I said Wizard Man. Don't know what he did to himself.
All right.
End of
I'm
turn.
going to gonna go ahead and run up. And I'll fucking drop my fucking bear form
Fucking
to help
bear.
the
Sorry,
fucking
Ryan.
wizard.
so so annoyed by it.
Dude, no one's
and
more
just
annoyed than
like-
me, alright?
Yeah. Just like Azazel, it was radiant. You went right into the beam. Why? I don't understand.
It's like your
Friend
first
is
day of being a
stupid.
vampire. We can
Yeah,
go
you
outside,
get a
right?
Second level cure wounds.
Bitchin'.
Okay, so 11
Cool.
points of healing to you.
Oh no, that's
Just like-
Steve.
Stand up. We have much more of a fight.
Yeah, okay.
You jolt awake. Oh, realizing you're still surrounded by a bunch of jackals.
Take me back, damn it!
So, did you know being smart doesn't mean you make good judgment calls?
Yes.
What a concept.
There's a difference between intelligence and wisdom.
Mhm.
Who said that?
A voice from a distance.
Where are we?
It's a voice from above.
You know that phrase,
That's,
if these walls could talk?
Yeah.
Well, they just did.
Lark is over there whispering onto the wall.
Zoro, is there anything else you'd like to do for the rest of your turn?
No, I think that's all I can do because I came out of my form and I got no more. And then I healed him and that's it.
All right. One of the jackals rushes over to you, Trovic, and I rolled a 17 to hit.
Cool. That hits, but then he is going to take some damage.
So it takes, you take 3 points of piercing damage, and you deal 1d6 of force damage back to it.
Okay. Hey, that's not too bad. 5.
5 points.
Oh, how many did I take? 3,
You took
right?
Three.
Ooh,
force
Zazel,
damage.
I'm coming. Wait.
You with just the impact of this jackal biting into you and the force, the blowback just breaks its jaw and just kind of.
I am a god again.
One of the jackals is going to attack Zoro.
Shit.
Quick, all the jackals bite me, but not too hard.
That's an 8.
Does not hit.
And where's my
Nice.
That's 1. That's 2.
Cool. I'm glad I got crit twice and then Zoro got an 8.
I'd be so sour about it. And one's gonna
Maybe.
attack Orn as the jackal jumps over the body of this panther-like creature. I rolled an 8. So
Cool.
You
And
were
which-
trying to take
Wait,
damage that
Because
ran.
I thought I would be like a quarter damage.
Do
I
I get a
wonder.
And I didn't know the other jackalware was there.
No, I really just wonder what element do you think this moonbeam was?
do I get a reaction to that?
if you have something, otherwise
Just as
if it-
opportunity attack.
it's next to you, so it hasn't left your combat space, so you don't get an opportunity attack yet.
Oh, okay.
It leaves, but that's the end of this round, and we are a little bit over.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to call it for this week.
Yes.
For this session.
We are all pooped.
Yeah, time change. But we will be back the 22nd to catch up where we left off and see what happens with all these
Yeah.
jackals and jackalwares.
Actually be able to introduce my character.
Yeah, maybe. Holy shit, that was a lot of combat.
Maybe?
Yes.
And it ain't over yet, folks.
No.
It
it's
ain't
not.
over yet, folks.
Yep. And if
Ah.
A for effort for Azazel, because god damn, that really made some great content for reals.
Yes, it did.
So don't hang your head, bud. Like that was it was hilarious.
Why do I do these things to myself?
I'm just a kid, and I know it's not fair. All right. Well, sign us off, Mr. Matthew, Dungeon Matthew Body Pillow.
Oh God.
We
Hey,
can't
everyone,
use marshmallow
thanks
farts here.
Yeah.
No, that's Thursday's thing.
That's this Thursday.
It's coming.
Yep.
Thursdays I'm marshmallow farts. Mondays I'm Dungeon Master Matthew Body. I don't. You know, whatever.
Matthew Body Pillow.
Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this this session of just fighting and all the bullshit that happened. Some funny moments, great. But be good to each other, be awesome, and be hate with love. Have a
Go
good
to
night,
sleep.
everyone.
Yes.
Go to
Yeah, get some
sleep.
sleep.